planning on doing for quite a while, but I want to do it. So I'm going to do it. And we're doing it right now. I'm trying to build this frog deck, and it's honestly already turned into... I thought it was more of a frog deck than I originally thought it was mostly frogs, but it's literally just 5 frogs. But is that enough for me to be happy with it? Because it's kind of half frogs, half manifesting dread. And as we all know, I love to manifest dread. And I love frogs. Now I'm literally just pulling... So all these boss monsters that I'm figuring out, except for this one, Virtual Persistence. Obviously, it's still legal. I'm looking at it right now. It's staring at me in the face right now. But like, for example, this mad lad had Atraxa in the deck. And obviously, Atraxa's dead. Is dead to the standard gods. But let's see if the next one is Itali. Itali Primal Storm? No, they had Itali Primal Conqueror, which apparently that's no more. They had one with the multiverse, which I tried to look up in the game, and I couldn't even look it up in the game. So I'm going to look it up online. One with the multiverse. Okay, that is a big blue spell. What does it say? You may look at the top card of your library at any time. Apparently, that's no longer standard legal, so we're going to move on from that. They had 4 Virtua Persistence, 4 one with the multiverse, 4 Itali, 4 Atraxa. Everything else, though... Okay, let's remove this. Because we know... So apart from this, everything else, according to this mad lad, I don't know if this is a good ratio, but we're going to go off of it for the time being. He also had, I think 20 lands is probably super standard. I have literally an even combination of the 2 of these. So let's just make it easy for the time being, because this mad lad, again, he had a whole slew of fancy lands that I'm sure I don't have a single one of those. And I'm sure a lot of them, if not most of them, if not all of them, are rares, which would be pretty disappointing to say the least. Now, what I'm going to do next is look at my Discord, where Raimi helped me out and gave me some good options. One of them being the one that spoke to me the most is Galta. Which one? Which Stampede Tyrant is the one that spoke to me? When Galta enters, put any number of creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. I mean, that's a game ender in and of itself. So that's what seems to be, especially if I can have my hand full of just massive beat sticks. The other one that spoke to me was Absolute Virtue, but others said that's not that good. Oh, this one was fun. This one seemed fun. Future Shark. Is that a TMNT card? It is. But it's a Future Shark, so that's just crazy. Plus, in my mind, if I'm able to, blink this out, are they really going to ever have more than 3 creatures? Probably, maybe, but a 9/6 should take care of the rest. You know what I'm saying? The problem is, now I'm like theory crafting, as the kids say, is that none of the options have haste. So I'm really at the mercy of the next turn rotation, and so my main blinker is this one, or like the frogs, obviously, and that requires 4 turns. So 4 turns would have already gone by, and then they'll have 4 or 5 mana to work with to either do their own thing, finish the game in their own way, or deal with my one big thing. Is one big thing on turn 4 or 5? Probably 5. Is that good enough to win games in Platinum? I don't know. From my experience, maybe not. Oh, here's another one that was super appealing, because it literally does the things for me. Abhorrent Oculus. What a card this is. As an additional cost to cast a spell, exile 6 cards from your graveyard. Flying at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, manifest dread. This would be crazy. However, I don't think I'm going to be getting that much creatures or just cards in the graveyard. I'd have to really just change the ratios completely in order to make this card a thing. I'd have to do like the mill cards, and at that point it would just be like a reanimation deck, and I hate reanimation decks. Where I feel like this is like kind of similar to a reanimation deck, but a little bit more respectable, more fun. I mean, obviously frogs are respectable. This is gonna require some thought. Galta for sure. And I forgot to add the Future Shark, didn't I? All right, let's go back. Add the Future Shark. Add 4 of the Future Sharks. And what rarity is a Future Shark, actually, before I get my hopes up? It's rare. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's a rare. Okay, I might have to move on from the Future Shark. What time are you going to pick? Gabriel Gibson, welcome. Sad Man, welcome to you as well. I'm not sure. I don't know the answer to that question. I don't know what the question means. What time are you gonna pick what? What time am I gonna pick what? A challenger? Whenever the chat shows up, usually they're here by now. They must be busy with Friday Night Magic. I'm assuming the chat is busy with Friday Night Magic, which I'm not mad at them for, because obviously going to a local game store seems pretty fun to me. What's the other one that I wanted to do? Absolute Virtue. I already have one of them. Flying 8/8. I feel like I already have one of them, and it's not a rare, so I'm gonna add that. That puts me at 53 cards. Another option was Summon Bahamut. That's interesting. Progenitus, maybe? Progenitus. Protection from... Okay, so this would definitely survive. And I do have one of them. Let me go back to the list I'm trying to, like, kind of copy. So they have 4, 8, 12, 16... They have 19 beat sticks. And some of them were enchantments. What is this vid about? Well, it's just me streaming, trying to get the hang of Magic the Gathering. Normally, I stream every night playing standard ranks in Magic the Gathering. I'm a new player, so I'm learning. However, I'm kind of getting bored of the deck I've been playing. I've been playing this mono white enchantment deck for quite some time, and I want to shake things up. And while playing Jump In, which is a format in this game, I've ran across 2 strategies that I like. One of them is frogs. I love frogs. And the other one is Manifesting Dread. Both of which I'm not sure will do well in standard. However, I'm willing to give it a shot. So that's what I'm doing right now. Also, at the same time as me trying to build this deck, I am, if anybody out there wants to play against me, I'm open to the challenge. But right now, in the meantime, for the homies to get online, because usually I have a group about like 20 or so people, probably pursuing Friday Night Magic. A lot of us got sick, though. There's also that. So, you know, just busy people, biding time, trying to build this deck before I get some challengers. The last thing that they had was Portal to Phyrexia. I think I have to remove this Armageddon Future Shark. I don't think I can really afford it. I have 7 rares. So I can afford it. But that's an expensive price to pay for a card I don't love. Hey, Bill's here. What's up, Bill? How are you doing? Yeah, I'm trying to finally make it happen, my friend. Now, so I think I'm basing off of this ratio right here. I found a deck that's many formats old. However, I'm gonna start with their ratio of beat sticks to frogs / blinkers, and then go from there, test it out. And right now they had, what did I say? 17. They had 17 beat sticks / very impactful enchantments / artifacts. So I think what I'm gonna try to do, because I don't love spending 4 rares on a shark I don't love. Is there a way to... There is. 7+, 6. All right, this is the realm of crazy game-ending shenanigans. Maybe 5, not so much. Maybe 5, not so much. 6 is 6. Flying, I want it to have haste. That's really important to me. Of course, this little idiot has haste. The demons you control have menace, lifelink, and haste. I don't think I can be that evil because I've complained so much about it. Do I have not collected on? I do have not collected. I like this shit. No way. Bro, thank you so much. I like you. That is so nice of you. I have this. I can attack multiple times. Maybe I make the blinking stuff like attack focus because I think there's like reveal cards from top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that card on the back. Oh my gosh. Okay, okie dokie. I'm changing this up. I'm gonna remove. I'm gonna do like an attack strat. I like progenitus. I'm probably butchering that name completely, but I kind of like the name still, even though I'm butchering it. I've decided to go away from Armageddon Future Shark. I'm going to sub, dude. Thank you so much. That is so nice of you. Yeah, my streams have been lately not going as a very large group of people, and they've been kind of dying down. So any positivity like that is so meaningful to me. I like this, but maybe I like it a little bit less now that I have this attack strat. All right, let's go with this. I'm gonna add this. Then I'm gonna add the Troublemakers. Mutinous Massacre. Choose. No, that's a sorcery. Vigilance, Trample, Haste. Whenever Zakao attacks, if you cast a spell with mana 4 or less or greater this turn, draw a card. Does blinking count as casting? I don't think it does. And I'm not sure. First strike, Vigilance, Haste. Start your engine. When you can creatures you control get +X +O, where X is your speed. It's all right. Gishath, Sun's Avatar. When Gishath deals combat damage to a player, reveal that many cards from the top of your library. Put any number of dinosaur creatures cards from among them onto the battlefield. I mean, that could work with Galta. All right, I'm gonna try that. That could work with Galta, and that's a mythic. I can afford mythics. Ozai. I'm gonna get my cuz to sub too and keep the heart. Thank you, bro. Oh my gosh. That is so nice of you. Very nice of you. If you would lose unspent mana, that mana becomes red instead. Ozai has flying and indestructible as long as you have 6 or more unspent mana. Does that mean even like if I tap out, if I fire bend 4 on their turn, do I keep the mana? Do I keep the mana? That would be freaking nuts. Ovika, Enigma, Goliath. Flying, Ward 3, pay 3 life. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a... Okay, I'm not going to be doing much of that. Whenever Kylox attacks, sacrifice any number of other creatures, then exile the top X cards of your library, where X is the total power. You may cast any number of instant and or sorcery spells from among the exiled without paying their mana cost. That's interesting, but no, I don't think so. When this creature enters, creatures you control getting trample. Okay, that happens to me many times. That happens to me many times, and it would be nice for me to be the one that does that. Let's add 3 of those for the time being. When this creature enters, create a lander token. A lander token is sacrifice this token, search your library for a basic land card. Interesting. Sorcery, don't care. Don't care about that. Don't care about sorcery. Creature, dragon, bargain. Bargain. You may sacrifice an artifact, enchantment, or token as you cast this spell. When this creature enters, if it was bargained, add 4 mana any. Whatever. Don't care about that. Sorcery, don't care. Trample, haste, mountain cycling. I'm not gonna have any mountains, I don't think. Flying, haste. When this creature attacks while saddled, it deals 2 damage to any target. Not that good. When a calamity attacks while saddled, choose a non... I don't want to saddle. That's too much. This doesn't have haste in and of itself, and I have enough beat sticks now. I think I have 1. I have 2 dinos, so it would be cool to get some synergies with that. Where X is the number of creatures. I'm not going wide, so now that I'm thinking about it, that's probably not as good as I thought. I have, so the smart thing to do would be probably to do both of those. Progenitus. Progenitus. I don't know why that's troubling me so much. This is mythic. Ooh. Ooh. Mana Screw? Yeah, that's scary. But I don't. Yeah, that's the scary part about this potentiality of the deck, and Raph and Mikey being a rare kind of sucks for me personally. I don't have very many rares, but this is mythic. I might not even have enough mythics now I'm thinking about it. I have one of these 3. I think I have one of these 6. I don't have any Geshafts, so that's 10. I don't have any of these. That's 13. I have 12 mythics. That's not great for me. Oh no, that's why Brawl can be more economic, because we only need 1 copy of a card. That's a great point, Blastoderm. And also, welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. I'm finally trying to create a new standard deck, because I've wanted to build the Frog Manifest Dread thing for quite some time. Honestly, I'm kind of sick of playing mono white all the time. It just seems, I just want to try something new. And I feel like this is the great time to do it, because I can only stream for the next, what day is today, the 3rd? I can only have 6 more streams. So I'm not gonna like rank up really during the season. I'm already in platinum, and the things that the bang for your buck really plateaus past platinum anyways. So this is a season to try it out. Hamana. Hello, Hamana. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you like watching somebody get into this game, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you like watching somebody get into the game. Now I'm thinking, what's that other TMNT card that does extra combat? Now I'm thinking I'm gonna ditch Aurelia, because both of these things does the whole RNG strat for me. Progenitus might not be the move. I'm gonna go to 5. I'm gonna see what 5's cooking up. Because if I remember correctly, the TMNT card that gives you extra battle phase, I think it was pretty cheap. Why? Jeez, there's a lot of Indonesians from this. It's better to take a look at tier 1 deck lists. Yeah. It's just, I definitely have Blastoderm. They just don't excite me. And in response to Hamana, Apa Kabar, bro. Apa Kabar. A lot of people from Indonesia, apparently. That's kind of crazy. Craterhoof Behemoth. I'm going to actually try to find it, because that one kind of works the strat that I thought I was going to go for. All right, here we go. I thought it was Raph and Mikey. No, it's not. So is it cheaper? It's cheaper than 5? It's a 4? It's a 3? Maybe it doesn't have haste. Yeah, it must not have haste then. Yeah, let's see if it doesn't have haste. It's like a team up, like 2 of the turtles, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna type in extra. Extra turn. I thought it was, no, maybe it's a battle. Battle, maybe. Michelangelo. Krang and Shredder, no. Huh. Oh, Dawn and Leo, maybe? No. Interesting. I could have swore there was a card like that. 6/7 equals ban? If you are worried about wild cards, then Lessons and Esper Pixie, the decks, are mostly commons and uncommons. Pixie might not be very good anymore, though. It was good around Edge of Eternities. It was good. I thought about adding a Pixie to my mono white deck. Also, welcome back, real sick dude. Is it Lessons is like kind of Lessons? Well, not, there's multiple versions of Lessons, obviously, but Lessons is kind of similar, kind of like playing style, in my opinion, than the mono white. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm trying to avoid like super fast games. 6-7 equals ban. I'm not sure. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure what 6-7 equals ban. I don't remember there being an extra combat card in TMNT. I could be misremembering for sure. And now that you say that, I'm just gonna assume I'm misremembering. So let's go back and declick this. Let's go to 5. Let's see if there's any more cards that say haste on the card themselves that I haven't seen for myself. You like Indonesia? I've never been, but everybody that's come to this stream has been super nice and friendly. So I like you guys as people, 100%. Huh. I'm at... Do I do this? I mean, this could be... Maybe I just do dinos, eh? Maybe I do frog dinos, like keep up with the dino stratagem. Because only this has haste so far. Oh, I don't know. How many rare and mythic wild cards you got? I have... Well, I'm getting up there with the rares. Before I had none. Now I have 7 rares and 12 mythics. So I'm getting up there a bit. What does it say? Flying, haste. This creature gets +1/+0. This deck also requires lots of mana ramp cards. You think so? Yeah, I probably... Well, here's the way I think about it. Is turn 1... Turn 1 is gonna be just... Is never gonna be anything. Turn 2 is gonna be Manifesting Dread in a perfect ideal world. Turn 2, Manifest Dread. Turn 3, hopefully that's when shenanigans can happen with either Long River Lurker or Splash Portal. Ramp, you know, would make it happen maybe on turn 2. I don't know of very many standard legal ramp cards. And basically what I'm doing right now is... So, is this a deck list or did you build this? So everything over from Lily Splash Mentor is from a list. It's like a 2 or 3 year old, like rotated out list. And basically the list has Atraxa, Itali, one with the multiverse, Virtue of Persistence, Portal to Phyrexia. So basically I found this list and I'm basically keeping the ratio of Frog, Manifest, Blink shenanigans to B sticks because they had this many beat sticks compared to the rest. So I'm basically I'm trying to keep the ratio and then try to like whittle it down from there. Green, blue frogs and dinos. Throw in some counter removal. Play a few and trim and replace. Play a few and trim and replace. Can I afford to do removal in this deck? I feel like I can't really afford to do removal. I think the hardest decision is really choosing what beat sticks to play. I think it's correct to think that I have to do all hasty things. Whenever a player attacks with 3 or more creatures, you draw a card. Whenever a player attacks with 5 or more creatures, it really deals 3 damage. That's not that cool. What is this? I already read this. I already read that. I didn't read this yet. Other artifacts, creatures you control have flying, trample, indestructible. I could go the artifact route. This has trample in and of itself. Trample's like obviously good. Interesting. But it seems like all cards there you don't own yet. How many wild cards you got? I have 7 rare and 12 mythic. All of these right here, well, the Manifest Dread, these are, I can afford these. I can, and the frogs, this frog I have 3 of, and then this one I don't have any of, but I can still afford the uncommons and commons. So the only thing that I have to be worried about is the mythics. That's why I'm trying to like not totally break the bank with the mythics and rares, especially the rares. Polani's Hatcher, other dinosaurs you control have haste. When this creature enters, create 2. Okay. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control one or more eggs, sacrifice. Well, that's rare though. Damn it. The Gitrog. Trample Haste. Whenever the Gitrog deals combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice a creature that settled it this turn. If you do, draw X cards, then put up to X land cards from your hand onto the battlefield. Tap or X is a whatever. I don't care about that as much. Maybe haste isn't necessary. When this creature enters, put target creature card with mana value 4 or less from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control with a finality counter on. This creature gains mana to death, touch, and haste. At the beginning of your next end step, exile that creature. This has haste as well. It's a 4/4. Sacrifice any number of other creatures. I don't want to sacrifice things. This card seems pretty good, but I just don't. What if we just kind of test out the ratios with cards I already own? And I only own these two things with haste, but what about without haste? So all of these cards are very expensive. Other angels you control get +1/+1 and have lifelink. I will have an angel. Yu-Gi-Oh game? It's kind of similar to Yu-Gi-Oh, just a lot better. A lot better than Yu-Gi-Oh. And shout out Yu-Gi-Oh, honestly, because I played Yu-Gi-Oh today for the first time in forever, because I've been kind of like anti-Yu-Gi-Oh, but Duel Links, which a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players make fun of Duel Links for some reason, it has been hot cross buns for quite a while. However, they just added character duels, which I had a lot of fun playing that today. You can't lose the game and your opponent can't win the game. That's pretty cool. Omniscience. I have an Omniscience. I could add an Omniscience. But Iker, Rolando. This game is called Magic the Gathering. Kind of like a more balanced, well thought out Yu-Gi-Oh. Well, in terms of recent years. Omniscience is interesting. Twin Flame Tyrant, if you control, would deal... Because if I blink, whenever that creature deals combat damage this turn, you may exile. If you do, return to the battlefield under its own control. I think that works with enchantments, right? Josh is here. What's up, Josh, my friend? How are you doing? How are you doing? I'm finally trying to make this frog deck a reality. I think enchantments works. Like, this mad lad made an enchantment. Like, he put enchantments in it. I'm gonna do it because I own it. I own it, you know what I'm saying? So why not? Frogs. Yes, sir. Frogs are here. Maybe they're here. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how this goes. If you want to run Omniscience, I would look to cheat it in instead. That's my whole plan. Everything in this column right here is gonna be cheated in 10 out of 10 times. Like, I'm not even gonna have the mana to pay for these red and white cards. Like with Kona Rescue, Beastie Kona Rescue. What the hell is that? I don't own it, that's for sure. Not collected. Turn the mythic off. Kona? I don't even see it. Kona. Did I type it in wrong? I don't know. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna go back to what I was trying to do. Mythic, collected. Oh, I had the thing on. Okay, let me look at it again. Turn these off. Turn this off. Not collected. Type in Kona again. See what Josh is talking about. Rescue Beastie. The beginning of your second main phase of Kona is tapped. You may put a permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield. That's interesting, but what I'm trying to do is manifest Dread, then blink with Splash Portal and Long River Lurker. Probably more so Splash Portal than anything else. Probably. I could be wrong though. I don't know how this is gonna go. But I'm gonna go back to look at the big things I have. I'm gonna turn the rare thing on. Okay. I added Omniscience because I have it. When Sally Pride enters, create X 2/2 red mutant creature tokens for X is the number of non-token creatures you control. I won't have that many. Lyra, sorcery. Okay, another thing I could do is turn on creature, enchantment, artifacts, and that's it. That's the only thing I want to see. Let's add Lyra because I have Lyra. I have one of these. I'm gonna try to. Can I add to the sideboard? Yeah, I'm gonna add to the sideboard the cards I'm taking out right now, so I don't forget about them because I do like them. Let's put it in the sideboard. Ooh, I have one Galta, that's nice, but I don't have any of these, I don't think. Yeah, I don't. And do I have any Protogenitus? I do have a Progenitus. To cheat big critters. It does, but it's already at 4 mana. Isn't Kona 4 mana? I think it's 3 and 1, or at least 2 and 1. And by that time, I would already be trying to play my frogs. What format are you building for? I'm trying to build for standard. I'm trying to build for standard. All right, going back. Creature, Elf Assassin. When this creature enters, target creature you control gets +X/+O until end of turn. And up to one target creature an opponent controls gets -O/-X until end of turn, where X is the number of elves. Well, I'm not going to make that many elves. Enchantment. That's interesting. I could go that for the time being. At the beginning of your combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Savanti. This one draws their second card each turn. You draw 2 cards. Do people do that? I could be a Sunderflocker. When an opponent loses life, you gain that much life. Brandon Shaw is not very good. I can add this because I have it. Starting with you, each player chooses up to 1 permanent mana value 3 or greater from among permanents your opponent controls. Exile those permanents. That could be, probably not. Probably not. How many do I have? I have 48 of 60. Come on now, I don't have enough. I'm gonna have to craft some things. Italy, wait, Italy is legal? Okay. I'll add it. I didn't think it was standard legal for some reason. And it's another dinosaur. That actually works well with the strat I was going for. Interesting. Other dragons you control get +1/+1. When this creature enters, discover 5. Exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card with mana value 5 or less. You may cast it without pain. I could manifest again with this. I could manifest. Oh, I have an absolute virtue. Okay, I'll add this. I'll add this just for shites and giggles. A 10/10 dinosaur. Well, it might be the best I have out of the options. Yang Chen is blessed. When she transforms, she's basically a splash portal. Whenever you cast your second spell, each turn airbend up to 1 other target non-land permanent. But am I going to be able to do that in games? I was hoping for... This might be naive of me to think it was possible. Now I'm starting to think it's not possible with the beat sticks that are available to me, even with crafting. I was hoping for whenever I blink something in, that it applies so much pressure that they either quit or it's an obvious win. Creatures you control have base power and toughness 6/6 and are oozes an additional. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, if it's not their turn, you create a 3/3 green elf. That's cool. All right, I'll add that. I'm at 52 now. When a creature you control deals combat damage during your turn, they may... Okay, whatever. Trample. Whenever land you control enters, create a 4/4 green trampler. Ooh, I remember this from my draft. I could cheat that out. Azula. Then they exile a non-land card from their graveyard. During your turn, you may cast cards exiled with as though they had flash. Mana of any type can be spent to cast those. And it has firebending too. That's kind of cool. I could finally be the person to no, I can't. Actually, Deceit doesn't work because I'm blinking it. So Deceit doesn't work. Minus. That would have been a silly mistake. 24 lands. Mana Screw is the worst way to lose. I should bump up my lands to 22. I probably want to do dual lands, shouldn't I? Probably. Moldrotha, that sounds familiar. During each of your turns, you may play a land and cast a permanent spell of each permanent type from your graveyard. That's actually pretty topical because I'm putting one thing from my graveyard every time I manifest Dread, which is what I want to do. Boomy. Earthbend 4. When Boomy deals combat damage to a player, untap all lands you control. After this phase, there's an additional combat phase. Ooh! This does the combat for me. That could apply serious pressure. Now, I don't know. I'm just going to add it. And then what I'm going to do is I own all these cards except for 3 common, 10 uncommon, 1 rare, 2 mythic rare. What are the mythics I'm trying to craft? Not these, right? Some of these are rares? No. Oh, my sideboard probably. Damn it! I gotta take a picture of it so I don't lose this. So I don't lose my thought process of the big stuff I want. Minus, minus, minus. Now let's see what it will be to craft. Cancel 3 common, uncommon. Perfect. However, I just realized I only buffed this to 11, not 12. Standard, I think you can go above 60, right? I'm pretty sure you can go above 60, but I don't think that's probably a good idea. So since I have 2 Boomy, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do craft all. And if I win with this deck, it will be a damn miracle. Scry helps. Scry probably would help. Frog, manifest frogs. This, I have no confidence. I have absolutely no confidence in this deck. But should I do play instead so I don't lose? I mean, it doesn't matter. But why not? Okay, we're gonna see what this absolute sloppy deck can do. I think it's gonna be way too slow for today's game, from what I've experienced. However, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm really playing well. The only thing I'm thinking of is that I go against the mirror so often, and like maybe going slow against the mirror is the better option. Like I started winning against the mirror. So we have the blink stuff right off the bat. All right, there's a chance. There's a chance this works. I'm not confident. I'm definitely not confident about it. But maybe I am a little bit more than I was prior. And I'm gonna play a green to make them think that they're playing against mono green. But then again, I might have played blue, so they thought they were going against control of some sort. Both of these colors can strike fear in the hearts of men and women alike. And I'm playing against them. This is the worst matchup. This is the worst matchup for this deck, actually. This is actually so stupid that I'm playing against this deck. Okay. I don't like Oblivious Bookworm nearly as much now. However, let's get the party started. Nope. This is not a good start. I'm gonna manifest this one though. Next turn, it does the thing. Maybe the correct move is to have a hand that has none of these in it. I took a hand that I saw that it has a blink. Huh. Who knows what's gonna happen? Who knows? 2 veteran survivors, an optimistic scavenger. We're staying alive. No blocks. They're playing a little bit slow for their package. This is the best part of a new deck. 0 confidence, just play and trim change. That is a great point. The veteran survivor is kind of a problem because there's kind of a line that I kind of want them to stay alive, isn't there? Let me read this again. At the beginning of your end step, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card unless a permanent entered the battlefield face down under your control this turn, and turn the permanent face up this turn. Okay. let's spend the mana for this. And then we have a blocker. And then next turn, I can flip this up. And then, yeah, okay. Very slow. Very slow so far. Okay, this is good. This is good. Okay, another absolute virtue. Don't care about that. Not the greatest thing. They're just gonna steal my stuff, honestly. They're just gonna steal my stuff from the graveyard. But, I don't have white. I do have green. Let's just put that in the graveyard. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I choose to discard. I'm getting a challenge from a mad lad. Land Screwed challenges me. Can I message him saying that I'll play him right after this game? Land Screwed, if you're out there, if you're watching me right now, I'll play you right after this game, my friend. It would be rude to him. I want to actually see. I might take this into the game against the viewing audience today. That would be fun. Man, this must be a new deck for him because he's really thinking. Like, this deck is pretty much autopilot. Feather Pilot. I'm playing against someone that needs wizards. Has decided needs to win. Rigged beyond belief. Oh no, Josh is getting salty already. Oh no. Ethereal armor? Alright. I'm basically cooked at this point. I don't have any removal. But it's only 8 damage and I have 18. Until I have 18. And there goes my angel. He's mighty scared of my angel. Let's play a forest. Let's flip this face up, I guess. Why not? When this creature enters, target creature you control can't be. Okay, that doesn't count for the frog. That doesn't count for the frog. That sucks for me. Okay, there needs to be a lot more blinking. Well, maybe not. This is only one game. This is only one game. Who's to say? Draw a card. Yes. Damn it. Sorry, they get 3 turns for every turn I have. That's crazy. 3 turns. They have 2 turns for every 1 turn I have. Everything they have is indestructible and hexproof. That's crazy also. Spellbook Vendor, this is gonna be mighty big, but hopefully they don't one-shot me. Then I'm at the point where I can easily just block. I would, ooh, if I draw a mana, oh, they're not even gonna attack with anything else. They're gonna give me another turn. That's mighty kind of them. I'm at 4 manas. Man. All right, the ratio I think is definitely off. Oh, I think the ratio is definitely off. Son of a Bisquick. Son of a Bisquick. Because this does end step. This card sucks. I'm removing it. I'm removing it. Back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board. Let's see. I don't like Oblivious Bookworm. And Land Screwed. Let's see if Land Screwed's available to play. Let's see if he's available to play before I try to change the deck I was working on. Let's see if he's available to play. Give it like 30 seconds or so while I take a sip of this. Bruni Man, what's up, Bruni Man? I'm trying to make a new deck. My first iteration of said deck was horrendous. Or I'm gonna fix it. But someone challenged me, and I'm seeing if they're still online. I was in a game, so I think they might have abandoned their hopes of playing me. What format? I am making the deck for Standard. This one, Manifest Frogs. And I've now realized that Oblivious Bookworm is trash. I thought for some reason Oblivious Bookworm manifests Dread in and of itself, but it doesn't. So I'm gonna add another Manifest Dreader if I have any available to me. When this equipment enters Manifest Dread, this one, whenever you Manifest Dread, put it, no, that doesn't do it of itself. When you unlock this door, Manifest Dread, that's 4-drop. I need cheap Manifest Dread. 3, 2, 5, but it dies. When it dies, I Manifest Dread. This is crazy. Okay, I gotta add one of those, because that would be nuts. And let me turn on not collected. Not, okay, there's a lot more. Manifest, I'm gonna add manifest dread. Alright, let's see what we're working with here. Let's just turn on green and blue, not red or white. Let's see, that's 3. That's 1, but the manifest side is like 4. Growing dread, 5, 4. Enters you may sacrifice another enchantment if you do. No. 4. Damn, manifest dread is a lot more expensive than I thought it was. From your graveyard to your hand. It's a sorcery. Okay, I'm gonna turn on every color now. Destroy target. Its controller manifest dread. Ooh, interesting. Okay, let's go to. I want the manifest dread to be in this realm. I don't know if it's gonna be. Okay, not a lot of options. When it dies, its turn manifest dread. I could destroy my own creature if I. And no. That's removal if things go out of hand. I don't know. Shoot. Maybe I just craft more of these, but this is rare. Maybe I do some more jump-ins and hope that I get a manifest package. I think this is too many beaters too, honestly. Maybe I drew poorly though. Because there is that. I could have just drawn poorly. Huh. What are some blink spells? Let me look that up. Because blink spells, it's like I only had one of them, but obviously I didn't manifest dread. Shoot, I don't know. When this order enters, tap enchanted creature. When enchanted creature, okay. Okay, obviously I have to be okay with the 3-drop manifest dread, son of a gun. I think maybe I just add one of these. This does the thing every single time. And, okay, I'm gonna try it. Wait, is it a rare? No, it's a mythic. So it's expensive to try it. But that's alright. Manifest dread, you may return a permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. Maybe add this. Wait, it's uncommon? Okay, I'm gonna craft all. I'm gonna try this ratio. I'm jumping back into it. I did just waste a mythic though. I did just waste a mythic wild card. Alright, let's give it a shot. While I'm waiting for the next game, blink, spells, standard, legal. Let's see what comes up. Ooh, Getaway Glamour. Kind of weird name. Exile target non-token creature. Oh, it's non-token. Isn't a manifested dread? Isn't that? Well, I can manifest things, but I'm literally at the beck and call, the mercy of the game after that. You need more ramp or less beef, or you're getting mana screwed a lot. Do you have any like cards off the top of your head that I could add for ramp? Okay, we have this. We got the blink, and we got two manifestations. We got 2 manifestations. All right, boom. Putting the thing that I literally have no chance of playing. Boom. Wilds come back as you play. You're not wasting them, bro. Thank you for the positivity there, Bill. I appreciate that. Ooh, we already got that so early on. That kind of sucks for me. But I'm going to play blue and make him think I'm going to spell snare him. Because that's a bad feeling, that inevitability of a spell snare. I'm finally the one to be threatening that. Playing these colors in standard feels actually pretty good. It's not mono white, I feel pretty good. Red and black, another mana. Okay. We have a chance to dance here, my friends. We have a chance to dance. Let's just do the one that's sorcery speed first. Hamana's back. What's up, Hamana? Apakabar. Okay, I'm gonna manifest this one. I don't want them to see what I have. Oh, yeah, that was the stupid thought. They already obviously saw what I had. So now they know I'm manifesting things. That was a bit silly of me to think that way. But maybe not. Now, I'm just going to manifest for the next 3 turns, probably, if I don't draw a land. Now, this is giving way more credence to Sneaky Mysneak and everybody that said that I need more ramp. I think that's 100% true. I just don't know what the ideal, I don't know what the ramp cards are. And the UI for this game is kind of confusing to me, so it's hard for me to look it up. A 5-2? Yeah, I'll block that. I don't want to take 5 damage. That's going to give me less. Oh, yeah, well, I'm not taking the damage, and this isn't one of the things I wanted to blink. So, I can't blink a sorcery, so that's just a free trade in my mind. Plus, one less card up for him. Love that for me. I'm going to flash that in, because I'm a good Magic the Gathering player, and that's what a good Magic the Gathering player person would do. Elf rocks. Oh! Just Llanowar Elves. I could do Llanowar Elves. That's a great point. I didn't even think about Llanowar Elves. Plus, it gives me things to like block early 5-2s and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? On Scryfall, you can do a query like F:, S, O tag, : rank. All right, I gotta remember that. But also, that's a great point about Llanowar Elves. I think I have plenty of Llanowar Elves too. Now I'm thinking about it. They're going to combat. I'll pass one more time. Resolve. Oh, I'm definitely losing this game again. I think we clearly now know. It was clear to you guys, but it's clear to me now. Ooh! Maybe I have a chance to do it. I don't have a blink spell in my hand, which sucks. But now this is something that I want to blink. I think I'm going to take 7 damage and hope one of my blinkers, or at least... Yes! Yes! Boom! Boom! I'm going to do it! Oh my god, I cannot tell you how exciting this is. I've been thinking about this exact combo for a month and a half. Yes. Bring it back. Oh my gosh. It's working! It's working! And I can cast these things! And I love this artwork. She looks so devious. Oh my gosh. I have the time of my life, and I owe it all to Azula, the cunning usurper. That's a hard word to say. Hey, but you know what I'm saying? Shared root for Glimpse the Core. All right, let me take notes, guys. I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes. 1 second. Uno momento, señores. All right, first thing I'm taking note of is Llanowar. Second one is Shared Roots and Glimpse the Core. I have no idea what any of that means, but it's provocative. All right. This one is going to be something I just chump block with now because it's kind of like it's a do nothing card at this point. This fire bends, isn't it? Yes, the fire bends 2. During your turn, you may cast exile with mana as long as they have okay, only during my turn, so that's why they're not over here. So I'll actually have 5 mana to work with because I'm attacking with this. If they block, they block. But wait, oh, cool, but rude is one of them, so they're a rude person. Okay, but I think I'll still have the fire bended stuff. Oh wait, it only lasts until the end of combat, so I can't cast these. All right, that's good on me for thinking that through. I could have just made a mistake. A bad mistake. A real bad mistake. But I'm going to lose next turn no matter what. Unless I draw something real good. And that was not it. That's not it. Damn. But if you do draw a card, this creature can't block. This creature gains haste as long... Alright, well this was positive. A very positive little turn rotation in my mind. Because it's proved its validity. It would have been proving its validity again if I had some more blinkers. Man, if I was able to get that, oh man, if I was able to get that off, you know what I'm saying? That would be nutty. Okay. Whenever that creature deals combat, if you do return to the battle. Yeah, this thing's nothing unless I can blink it. Okay. All attacks, why not? I can cast these? No way. Oh, no way. Oh, as though they had flash. The Yu-Gi-Oh player. I don't read, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm a big idiot. Big dummy. I could have probably, oh man, I messed that up. I should have done Valgavost, but they had flyer anyways. They had a flyer, I would have lost. End turn. That was a good game. All right. Proof it works. Still think frogs and dinos, trim it to them maybe, or a giant dino in place of Azula. Yeah, Azula was just added. So all of these big beaters were just added because I wanted to test out the ratios before I actually spent my mythics on the dino package. Josh did his combo. Congratulations, my friend. Galta is fun. Exactly. Galta was one of the cards I had in the deck. But again, I was trying it out, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's go back. First of all, let me look up what I was meaning to look up. All right. So now it's clear to me that I need a Lano. I need some Lanos. I have 4 of them. Thank the good Lord for that. Then I'm gonna look up shared roots, and let's click the freaking button, you dumbass. Shared roots. Search a library for a basic land card put on the battlefield tapped. Interesting. Yeah. Well, now that I have Llanowar Elves, do I really need this? Let me look up the other one. What was the other one? Glimpse. Search a library for a basic forest. Okay. I feel like now that I have Llanowar Elves, I don't really need to. I had Roaming Throne on, Rabbit, and Elish Norn out, and I played a card that gives white creatures offspring. Heir Apparent, he's playing the Heir Apparent one. Very topical because, you know, Easter is just around the corner. Let me go back to my web search for the blinkers. Getaway Glamour? Wait a second, Bill, didn't you tell me about one yesterday? Or the day before? Actually, no, it must not have been yesterday because I only streamed for like an hour. The homies did not show up yesterday. Well, Bill was here yesterday for a little bit. Maybe it was yesterday. Non-token creature. Wait a second. No, that doesn't work because this is the token, isn't it? Wait. I am looking for instant blinks. That's exactly what I'm trying to look for. Instant blinks. Now the question is, does this work? Are manifest dreaded things, are they considered tokens or not? I don't think they are. I think they're considered a creature. Avatar Cloud Shift is one, but they're face down. That's it. Oh, I can't do the white one. It has to be blue or green. Damn it. Damn it. Blue, green, blink, spells, MTG. Lily Splash, Mentor, exile another target creature you control, then return to the battlefield. But that's like a lot of setup. Grist. When Grist or another creature enters the battlefield under your control, if it entered from your graveyard, you may cast it from your graveyard. You may pay 1 if you do. No. Green and white doesn't work. Exile 2 target artifact creatures and or lands you control, then return those. Ooh. Is this legal? Damn. Oh, that sucks, the big one. That sucks, the big one. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 5 or more lands, put up. No, that's not what I wanted to do. What the hell is happening? Why am I on images? All. I'm gonna look, there we go. Blink is literally a search thing in Scryfall. Okay. There's Blur, but it's a 3-drop. Escape Protocol, whenever you cycle a card. No. Essence Flux, exile target creature you control. Then return that card to the battlefield under control. If it's a spirit. There we go. Essence Flux. Flux. Flux Capacitor. What the? Is standard legal not advanced search? Advanced search? It just bamboozled me. It just bamboozled me. How do I do a format? F colon standard? Maybe? We'll try. Gossip Town, whenever creature control enters Surveil 1. Exile target artifacts and or creatures, return the exiled cards to the battlefield under your control. Okay, hide on the ceiling. That should be, because that has Spider-Man on it. Hide on. What's going on? Why isn't it any... It should be legal. White blinks for days. I would have to totally change the... Well, maybe I could do it. Shimmer Wild's growth is a mana ramp we can tap right away. Yeah, F is format keyword. Unsummon, maybe? Unsummon, maybe? Unsummon? Why the hell is hide on the ceiling not... I mean, I typed in standard. Wait a second. There's two Fs in that search query. Let me try again. According to this, it worked. Returns the hand. Oh, yeah, that wouldn't work. The Spider-Man names are all different. Oh, I see. So what is hide on the ceiling? What's another name for that? What is another name for hide on the ceiling? MTG other? Other? How do I even find something like that? Oh, brother. Okay, let's do it the old-fashioned way. Wait a second. Format legal? Is Spider-Man not even format legal? I could have swore it was. Format not legal. Well, that sucks. But if you search the original name, the Omen Paths version still shows up. Oh, on Scryfall? Scryfall. Hide on the ceiling. No, that's like, it only pops up. That's like the only thing that pops up on the Arena Deck Builder. Oh. It's legal? Omen Pass. This one. So do I just search? Yeah, I'm just gonna search via this. Damn it! Go back. I see what he's saying now. Through the Omen Pass. Standard. It is a blue card. Turn all of these things off. It is an X spell. It's not here! Turn this off. I'm sure there's probably something really simple about this that I'm overlooking, and it's probably pretty embarrassing. However, we got land screwed back. I'm gonna try this out with Land of War Elves. Do you have to craft it? I'm gonna join this challenge because I left him hanging earlier. I'm not sure if he's in the stream. And I'm gonna absolutely get obliterated, which normally I have a pretty good win rate against the chat. So my win rate against the chat is gonna go way down tonight. You know what I'm saying? You don't have it, I think. Well, I'm pretty sure I had not crafted turned on. So I'm a little amiss. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on here. I have to mulligan. I feel like this deck is gonna require a lot of mulliganing. Okay. Now it's just a matter of... It's literally just a matter of drawing mana. I think I have to get all the pieces in my hand. And that's... Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut down the beaters real bad now. All right, here it is. No, it's not. I still, damn it. I can't go down further than this. I'm gonna put this back. I'm gonna put this back. And I'm gonna put back the Long River Lurker. That's what I'm gonna put back. Damn it! I think it reset when you back. Oh, I see. That might be what I'm missing, and I didn't draw what I needed. Damn, man! This is a game I'm gonna get absolutely blown out. I want a shot at the frog, get my first win against you, maybe. Bill, you are definitely gonna beat me. If I beat you with this, I'll feel proud about myself, but then I also feel bad at the same time. Hey, man, I am in the lead, so there's that. Are you going offline soon? If you're responding to what I said at the first part of the stream, Lee, yes. Unfortunately, I only have, let me just check the calendar. Today's April 3rd. I only have 6 more streams with y'all left for quite some time. And that's not because like I'm giving up or I'm quitting. It's not because of that. It's not because I don't like hanging out with you guys or anything like that. It's just because 2 things. I'm going out of the country for about a week and a half. Then immediately after, I'm moving my entire existence many states over. So it's gonna be very sad. I'm actually very anxious about it. Not because of moving out, because obviously I'm kind of prepared for that. I've been streaming in my garage because of it for the past few weeks. God, give me a manifest. I just want to manifest dread. I'm just a manifester, you know what I'm saying? But because I'm gonna be away from you, I literally just got sick for a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, and now this. Hopefully y'all don't forget about me, you know what I'm saying? Mad Trapper, this deck is hot ass. It's hot cross buns, Mad Trapper. I'm trying to build the deck of my dreams right now. I'm trying to build the deck of my dreams, and it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress, obviously. However, oh, damn it! Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're learning, people. My last game, I've only played 2 games with it. My last game showed a proof of concept, Mad Trapper. So we're getting there. Oh, is the move happening? It is. Yeah. What country are you going to? I think I missed it when you were talking about it. Is it okay to say? Well, I had an experience recently where someone stalked me and found my number and obviously found the rest of the information about me. So I'm trying to be more careful with what I share online. So what I will say is it's a Caribbean island. That's what I will say. Yeah, when I sold my AE86 a few months ago, someone was really unhappy that they couldn't afford a cheap Toyota. And they went so far as to stalk me and then threaten my life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I've been very mindful after that. I've been trying to be very mindful after that. Crazy world we live in. Crazy country, maybe. Okay, we can do it, baby. Let's do it. Proof of concept. I cannot believe I haven't killed. I haven't been killed yet. And we're gonna do the blanking thing, unless they kill me, but he only has 3 wastes, and that's probably, but he does have all of these things, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't have all of these. Let it go through. Land screwed. Come on, don't screw me like that. Come on now, don't screw me like that, you know what I'm saying? You can be land screwed all you want, but don't, okay, just playing 2 wastes. Okay, I didn't whip. I didn't whip on it. I don't have enough because of all these things. I don't even know what the hell they read. But good thing I added my 1 ramper. You know what I'm saying? Echoes of Eternity. What the hell is this monstrosity? I like the artwork. That's a very Yu-Gi-Oh-esque artwork. I like that very, very much. If a triggered ability of a colorless spell you control or another colorless permanent you control triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. Okay, well, we're still alive. apparently this is like a go wide deck instead of an Eldrazi deck, so I'm not mad at that. If it was like a just like wait, drop one big thing. He says good game. Does that mean it's over, ladies and gentlemen? Does that mean it's over, ladies and gentlemen? Base power and toughness 6, and it oozes an additional other types whenever an opponent casts a spell. If it's not their turn, you create a 3/3. Well, maybe that happens. However, I probably should have bounced this, you know what I'm saying? But now it's a 6/6, and I can equip it. Okay, so it's in the air, but they probably have ways to like deal damage via not attacking. Echoes of Eternity's crazy, but that's a non-crit. That should credit news, right? Oh, it's not their turn. That's a bit lame. If you play that with Jin Gataxia's Progress Tyrant, and you cast an artifact, you make so many copies that the game explodes. Now that I've seen it for my first time, that's not hard to believe, that's for damn sure. Because even just after one turn, after one thing, that's a lot of copies. Okay, so what I think the correct takeaway here is less beaters, more blinkers. And does that mean that I have to make this a 3-color deck? I think that means I have to make it a 3-color deck. Yeah. It has to be. I have 2 6/6s though. I don't know what his game ender is. Is it already on the board, or am I up to? Do I just start attacking? I'm at 9. He's at. I'm a little confused about what's happening. Anger is only good if it's funny. It's just stupid game, bro. Yeah, you're right. I just need to chill sometimes. Chilling would be good. But wait a second. Am I missing something? I didn't see anything. I didn't see Josh's anger recently. I feel like the anger was earlier, right? I could have missed something. He's blocking the 6/6. That means the game finisher is not in his hand. Do I have a chance? Maybe don't be so greedy and keep the beef in castable colors. Yeah, I thought about that. Good game. So he has the game ender now, maybe, probably. I have to imagine. This is a crazy card. This is a cool deck. I ain't mad at a deck like this, you know what I'm saying? 5/5, spam the board. Pretty cool deck. And honestly, I still remember when I learned that weights are a thing. So I'm quite happy that these, I don't know, I can't believe it. Like I was watching people play this game for a little while before I picked it up for myself eventually, and like no, I don't remember ever seeing this played. I don't have a blink. I don't have a way to blink this though. I don't have a way to blink it. That's a shame. No, okay, I don't have enough. I don't have enough to pay for it. Close though, isn't it? What was it, like 9-3, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9? Dang, not as close as I thought. That is a cool deck. I agree. I think my deck is gonna be just like, not to toot my own horn. It's not there yet, but I think if I can really fine tune this, I think it's gonna be like the coolest deck of all time. In my humble opinion. I mean, frogs and manifesting dread. Like, what's not to love? Literally. However, I like that this has gone on for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, at least 8 or 9 turns, so I can kind of see the card draw in action longer than just a few turns. Do you want to try my Brawl deck? Wow, not playing White Voltron? Am I in the Bernstein or Bernstein universe? Slay the Space Marine, welcome back. Okay, clearly the ratio is not there. Welcome back, my friend. I'm just doing something that I've wanted to do for quite some time, and that is try to make this frog manifest dread deck happen. It's a work in progress. We're not there yet. Like the beat sticks aren't going to be the beat sticks that I run, and obviously the ratio is god awful right now. I think I might have to do 3 colors, which is unfortunate because I'm assuming all the dual lands are probably rares, so I might have to spend money on this deck, which is unfortunate. Let me go back to the drawing board. Hopefully this, well, it depends. If Hide on the Ceiling is actually playable for me, like if I can actually find it in the game, like what Scryfall is, if Scryfall is not aligned to me right now, then I don't have to play 3 colors. I think that'll be enough. Do you want to try my Brawl deck? Now, does that mean like try to play your Brawl deck or to try to play against your Brawl deck? I will play against your Brawl deck, but I definitely don't have the resources to make your Brawl deck. Standard versus Historic deck? Oh, is that what this is? Yeah, that makes me feel a little bit better. But even if he was playing like the worst standard deck on the planet, he would have won because work in progress, baby. That's what this is. What are we playing tonight, Yubei? We are playing whatever if you want to play me, Slay the Space Marine, I'll play you in any format you want as long as you're cool with my 60 card deck being standard legal. You know what I'm saying? If you're all right with that, we can play 60 cards, or we can even play Brawl. Josh seems like he wants to play Brawl. Are we playing Standard? I got my Goblin for Standard. Yeah, we can play Standard. Yeah. Well, okay, let's play Standard, but give me just a second. I want to see if I can find this card. But if you want to play right this second, we can do that too. We can do this too. Okay. Click Not Collected. We're going to click through the Omen Pass. We're going to click white, black, red. All of these, not so much. And we're going to look for an X spell. Nothing. Damn it. I have been lied to. Oh man, that doesn't feel good. What am I gonna do for more blinking? It's Ugin, Eye of Storm's deck. I just didn't draw it. How do I chat with him? Where'd he go? Landscape, here. Very cool looking deck. Anyways. GG. Hey, GG. Hey, GG. That's what I think of whenever I see the letters G and G together, even though obviously... Oh, here it is. Oh, we can play it. Oh, it's a rare. But it's a worthwhile rare. Big worthwhile rare. I'm in no rush. Dope. And Josh isn't in a rush. Thank you guys. All right, but we found it. I just overlooked it. All right, so now we have 1, 2, Mambo, 3, 4, 5. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, kind of. I definitely did notice. He says, if you didn't notice all your cards were 50, yeah, I definitely did. LMAO. Pretty nutty, my friend. I think I might have misspelled friend. All right, now let's cut. I want to keep Azula because Azula's kind of bae right now, even though I didn't really like her in the show. She was kind of a meanie, you know what I'm saying? That's my line, says Josh. That's funny. I want to keep this because that's funny. Yeah, Manifesting has that. This seems to be a lot less impactful now that I'm playing against it. I want to keep that because there's an MTG theme as of right now. This sucks, apparently. When this creature enters the discovery, I want to keep that. I'm going to remove Lyra because I removed the other angel. So now I'm at 64. Trumpeting Carnosaur. Okay, Ozai. I think this is really cool, so I'm gonna keep it. If I draw badly, this helps. Remove this, it's kind of like just whatever. Omniscience would be cool if I do draw pretty badly, but that if this is only cool if my thing doesn't work the way I want it to, you know what I'm saying? So maybe I just cut this, you know, maybe I just cut it. I'm gonna cut it. Because that's like admitting defeat in my mind. Well, draw, let me read this again. Of each permanent type from your graveyard. Well, most of the stuff that I want to play, the lands isn't, you know, the lands is cool. All right, that's 60-60. That's 60 of 60. Let me do the math again. Okay, last game, it wasn't a matter of paying for my spell. Well, it was, because like that was his thing. But like I had the Land of War Elves up there. I could pay for my, if I had both of the things, I could do both of the things last game. I think it was just a matter of having too many of these idiots in my hand. Blackbird's back. What's up, Blackbird? How have you been, my friend? I'm making a new deck, and I'm having the time of my life. All right, let's try it. Let's craft this. And how many wild cards do I have? I have 7 rares still. I think this is worth it. I'm gonna craft all. Finish deck. Done. Now. Which card are you building around? I'm not so much building around a card. I'm building around a stratagem. And the stratagem is I want to manifest dread, which I love to do. And then I want to blink the manifest dreads with splash portal, with spectral restitching, with a long river lurker. Those are the main ones. I also have Lily Splash Mentor. However, Lily Splash Mentor is kind of an expensive. I might want to take this out because that's like, at this point, I probably would have already lost the game. I brought my Arc 7 out today. Oof. Way to make me jealous, Josh. Way to make me jealous. All right, let's try. The weather was really nice where I live too, actually. All right, where Slay the Space Marine. You want to play? Don't get your hopes up for a good game. Get your hopes up for a win, an obvious win. Hey, actually, no, Bill wanted to play first. I think Bill was first. If Bill wants to play, if you ever come to Toronto, you can draw. Dude, don't say that to me. No, I can't. I literally couldn't drive it. I couldn't drive it. I literally, that's like meeting your heroes. If Bill's first, then by all means. He might be AFK at the moment. He did just make a message. So I haven't heard back right now. Bill right there. All right. Yeah, Bill was first. The man, the myth, the legend. The Tony of Billiams. The Billiams of Tonys. The Tony Patones. The Antonios. The... I don't really have a lot of riffs off of the name Bill and Tony, unfortunately. Now I feel like a numpty. All right, let's see if I made improvements or I made it worse. Let's see if I made it worse. Ooh, I just realized that flame was a dragon. And my God, I made it better. I made it better. I know it's just one hand. It doesn't mean much. It may not mean nothing to y'all, but understand, before this, it kind of was ass. Let's do a greenie. Popping greenies over here, apparently. Ooh, Authority of the Consuls. Okay, I see what he's doing to me. Let's get down to business. Let's just do our sorcery first and foremost. Okay. All right. We have a chance to do the dance, baby. If I pull this off, I'm gonna feel like a crisp, cool $100 bill. Not much more than the $100 bill, unfortunately, but $100 ain't nothing to sneeze at. You know what I'm saying? We're already blinking the Oculus, baby. We're already blinking the Oculus. They're up to 22, but no more. They're down to 20. Come on, Bill. Come on, Bill. I gotta keep my win streak alive with Bill, or else he's just not gonna come back. I'm doing it again. This is exciting. This is exciting. Oh my God, I'm having the time of my. Where's that from? Time of my life, and I owe it all. Is it from anything, or is it just a song? At the time of my life. And I don't know where that's from, but it's been stuck in my head since the 2000s. It's been stuck in my head for evskies. All right, let's get down to biz. Actually, I can manifest dread twice this turn, so why would I not do this? I think I have a chance. Oh, you son of a biscuit. Bill, you son of a biscuit. All I want to do is manifest dread and blink. I gotta blink. Keep my eyes nice and moist. Well, let's do it. I'm not gonna show them the rest of my cards because that would be silly. Come on now, don't whiff me like that, man. Don't whiff me like that. Now he has a 2/3 to block with, but this is a 2/3 in and of itself. This is the manifest dread. I don't care if it dies, but it won't kill him, so I'll only attack with 2 things. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. It's a song, Dirty Dancing. That's what I've never. Why do I know the song? I've never seen Dirty Dancing. All right, now I'm pissed. I mean, this isn't that bad of a hit off of the manifesting dread. I've never seen Dirty Dancing, so why has it been stuck in my head for a decade and a half? More than a decade and a half. It's been like my entire life. Like 2 damn decades I've had that song stuck in my head. Well, they must have played on the radio at least once or twice in my life. All right. What do I want to do? I don't want to blink this. I would rather wait to blink something better. You know what I'm saying? Let's do a cursed. Bro, I love this card because it looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Windbreaker. And, well, oh, you, speaking of Dirty Dancing, man. If Bill did any sort of dancing, it would be the dirty kind, because he's a dirty dog for doing it to me like that. And turn. You've got to be shitting me right now, Mike. Okay, I didn't even take that many beaters out of the list. I took a handful out, maybe, and I've drawn many cards. I've manifested many times. Are you telling me that that was all it took? Okay, I'm sorry, Bill. This is bad manners. I know I could probably just attack. However, I want to do the dance. You've got to be shitting me right now, Mike. You've got to be shitting me right now, Mike. You can't be doing it to me like that. Yeah, okay. Hey, there we go. We got her. We got her. If this isn't enough, next turn it will be. Boom. Probably is. I mean, they have 3 blockers, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6. All right, they're not dead. And they want this card for some reason. Next turn, though. Damn, I'm literally whipping so badly right now. It's not even funny. Because they used to do cruise commercials with that song. Oh. DJ! My old chum and Dirty Dancing friend. Welcome back. It's been a while. Normally, DJ, I know. Maybe I took you for granted, DJ. I didn't take you for granted because I appreciate the hell out of you. I appreciate the hell out of you. But for a while, you were like on stream right off the bat. And that made me extremely, you haven't been there off the bat for the last week or so. So I was like, where is DJ? You know what I'm saying? But DJ's right here, so welcome back. I missed you. Basically, that was a very long-winded way of telling you I've missed you, buddy. I've missed you. I missed you. I cannot, Bill, I'm so sorry. Bill, I'm so sorry. I felt like I didn't deserve to win that game, Bill. like the first 3 games was just so bad. And then it just kind of worked that game. And Bill, I think it's just, I don't know. I'm sorry, Bill. But thank you so much for that game, Bill. I can't believe that. Oh, Bill. 0-9, bro. I can't be you. I honestly can't believe that, Bill. That's nutty. I got lucky. But that means that I'm improving the deck. So now if I play Slay the Space Marine right now, and I whip on the Manifesting Dread, then we know that I gotta tweak the ratio back. Like I swung it to the Manifest Dread side. Now I gotta swing it back to the beats thick side, but I don't think I can make that decision off of just one game. Where, as we all know, the ratios of the game is kind of questionable. Now, this gives me 2 Dreaders and 2 Blinkers. But I can't pay for them. So I'm kind of at the mercy of the game. I have to mulligan. Yep, I have to mulligan. Alright, Manifest Dread, and a Blink. But, again, I'm gonna need to have to add some dualies to it, baby. The frogs is gonna work. I mean, I hope so. This is my, like, you know how you guys actually might not know this because obviously you guys are Magic the Gathering players. Not dummies, not Yu-Gi-Oh players. We drew blue, baby. However, if you've ever watched Yu-Gi-Oh, each Yu-Gi-Oh person has their own deck. This is my deck. I have decided, even if it's trash, it is my deck. You can't convince me otherwise. Let's get down to business. All right, I am continuing to whip, so that tells me something. I think that means I need to, 1, maybe keep the ratios, just go from 24 lands to 20. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what I need to do. Blocking the 1. And he gets the 1 back because of this. This is the first time I've seen that in action before. I've seen that in action. I hope I do all right. This is probably my favorite deck right now. I hope you do all right too. And only 1 night's work. So far, so good. I don't want to get ahead of myself by any means. But, let's manifest Dread. I love manifesting Dread. The Bay is back. We doing it. We are doing it. They can block and kill. Well, yeah, no attacks. No need to attack. Because maybe they tried to kill this card instead of this card. If they have a way to kill that card, you know what I'm saying? They have another Dawn Blessed Pennant. Honestly, I kind of like this card. I like the artwork. The fingers are a bit grimy looking, but that's my only complaint so far. You know what I'm saying? And that's not much of a complaint. All right, they're tapped out, so this is a fair block in my opinion. They just get it back though. But I don't take the damage. Well, I do take the damage to that, but you know what I'm saying? We can't have our cake and eat it too. Exile X target artifacts and or creatures. Return exiled cards to the battlefield under their owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. So, a bit lame. Could I get a land off? No, I'd rather have a creature, I think. And this is an ETB effect. This works in so many ways I didn't even realize. 1, 2. This works in so many ways I didn't realize. Oh, it doesn't work. Cancel. I thought I could do, why doesn't that work? Artifacts or creatures, this is an enchantment. Of course. Of course. Alright, so X is equal to 1. We're blinking one thing. Alright. So yeah, I think for sure I have to... Boom. Oh my, I love Azula. I love Azula. And I can pay for this. And I get another blocker. Azula is really good. Forgive me, for I was unfamiliar with their game. Franco Mobbox is kind of crazy. I definitely am not gonna win. Definitely not. But I'm doing the thing. I'm doing the thing. And that's what I came here to do. Well, that's a lot of 1/1s. That's a lot of 1/1s. I can block some of the 1/1s. Attack if able. Well, I'll just block one of these, I guess. Try to deal with many of the... But he just gets them back, doesn't he? Because of this? Or is this? Yeah. He gets it back to back. So I'm dealing with some of the goblins. We can just do that, as we all are aware. Boom. I can manifest Dread twice. Boom, boom. And then, if I can survive another turn rotation, boomy! if I can survive another turn rotation and I can flip this up, I can definitely maybe do something about this. I'm gonna fire Ben too. I can't pay this, can I? Oh wait. Discard this card if it deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Ooh! That's actually... Oh my gosh! Synergies that I didn't even know... I can survive! I can survive. They have 5? Oh my gosh! I did not think I was gonna survive. Maybe not. Okay, he already has one of those. Okay. Maybe not anymore. Start Vengeance has happened. He's handless though. And I can flip this face up by itself. Flip the other one. I can unleash Boomy. Franco comes back. I don't know how that happened. I think it's because of this. Yeah, that's yeah. They have haste, don't they? Yeah, I lost. Yeah, I got my hopes up. I shouldn't have got my hopes up. Damn. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah. Hey though. It wasn't a complete land. I mean, it was 41-0. But look at my board, you know what I mean? There's like, you know what I'm saying? You'd win with 9/9 trampled Dino instead of Bay, maybe. I do think so. I do think so. Good game, Slay the Space Marine. However, I'm still working on the ratios. So I don't want to crap the big stuff until I can hammer down the ratios. They want to play Friendly Brawl. I have a Friendly Brawl deck. There we go. Taking a break from my frogs. In the back of my mind, I'll be thinking about the frogs. I think for sure, removing 4 lands, going down to 20 lands. I'm gonna try that, and then increasing the amount of beaters by 3, increasing the amount of blinks by 1 if I can. I'm not sure if I can, and this is a hand. This is a hand of all time. Definitely keeping it. It does what I need it to do with this card right here. Hopefully it doesn't kill it. Oh, this is Arabella that he was talking about last game. Somebody just wheeled and made me draw 1 card instead of 7. Then he lost to his own the 1 ring. That's hilarious. Losing to a 1, that's actually hilarious. All right, I'm gonna try to, it seems like they're more interested in doing the Arabella thing than stymieing my thing. So let's hope for that to be the case. Hoping I can attack with it. And if Arabella comes out, that is lame. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. A goblin will enter the barracks instead of the Deserted Disciple because that's goblin. And I have Cranko Mod Boss, so eventually it will do a thing. More than just, you know, the target creature can't be blocked. Hopefully he doesn't kill me, and he doesn't. Heir Apparent. This is exactly what he was talking about earlier. Love that for me. Let me read this. Okay, gotcha. I can take 1 as of right now. Not too scary if I do say so myself. I will get the theft train started. It's a mini game, baby. That's how I treat this deck. It's a mini game. And I whiffed. But even our whiffs sometimes aren't that whiffy after all, you know what I'm saying? Let's play a Manosaurus. And then, in case they kill that, let's play some backup. We'll auto-pay that. So now if they really want to get rid of my way of attacking the Zidane every turn, they're going to have to spend multiple cards to do it, probably. Obviously, there's probably a lot of cards out there that kills 2 things, but let's just pretend that doesn't happen. No blocks still. All right, we got a way to add 6 fiery things, but we can just do this again. And then we'll just attack with... I don't want this to die, so we'll just attack with Zidane and hope for the best. Boom! I get a Heir Apparent myself, apparent. Apparently, I get a heir apparent. I didn't even mean to say. Apparently, but that's just the way the cookie crumbled there. I can fire bend, have more stuff to spend, or I can pay. We'll create another treasure chest. Methinks. No, wait, we'll cancel that. Yeah, let's play it. Why not? It's another blocker. This is the first time I have played a heir apparent. And it feels good, not gonna lie to you. Feels good. I've thought about the card for quite some time. As well as the other, like the dragon version of it. I always forget the name of that damn card. I don't know why I do. Dragon Storm, something like that? I don't even know. And now he's creating bunnies. Now I'm dying more. I don't think I'm gonna win this game, guys. My win rate against the viewing audience is definitely taking a hit today, I have a feeling. But we can make some things in the next, like a turn rotation. We can make some goblins of our own. We can put up a fight. Another heir apparent. How do you like them apples? Boom. Boom. I get a bunny. You get a bunny. We all get bunnies, baby. Next turn, I'm gonna make some goblins. That's what we're gonna do. Dragon's Approach. That's what it. Why do I have a hard time remembering that damn card? Bro, I'm just now realizing it. If I attack with the Dane we're literally both playing heir apparent decks. That's hilarious. Jinx, you owe me a Coke. He certainly does. I built a Brawl deck, played 20 games. I still don't get it. Just play all your Legend Mythic cards, I guess. There's some strats there. There's some strats you can play, like, for example, Heir Apparent. That's a strat. Arabella does a thing. My turn. First and foremost, let's activate Cranko. Then we're going to activate Goblin Tunneler. Then we're going to not play Roku unless I whiff. And I think I need to apply pressure. And no, I'm not going to do that one. I'm not going to do that one either. This is a dwarf, so I can attack with that. All right, those are the two I'm attacking with. They're going to let them go through. I just realized I made a mistake. That could have, and I whiffed again. But now we can play Roku. Lovely. And we can play Firebending Stages. So now we're pretty wide. We're pretty wide now. And we can just start all attacking. Good game? Oh no. Oh no. He has a way to win next turn? Hopefully not. I'm at 13. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, come on, he has 2 more mana left. Oh, shite balls. And then this, oh. Damn, I was I wasn't close. But I wasn't that far off. Because it doesn't have to make it, oh, I didn't die? There ain't no way I didn't die. What it as the ring tempts you, you get an emblem named the ring. If you don't have one, your ring bearer is legendary. It can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. I don't really care. What I do care about is Cranko. Let's do Cranko. Then this on my Zidane. And what does this say? Target creature gets +3/+0 until end of turn. Well, all attacks, because I'm going to definitely die next turn. I have lots of mana to spend now. We're going to wait until... Let's see what he blocks with. Okay, he blocks the Plundering Barbarian. He blocks the Roku. He's going to block everything. He has a lot of bunnies. Alright, we have a chance. Let's do this. He can't not... That's all he's blocking with. Let's do this. 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 this? Oh, I didn't realize how much of a game ender Roku is. Is this enough? Dude, I did not like that. He's playing an actual deck. I'm literally just playing a monkey. Well, obviously Ragavan's really good. Obviously Ragavan was pretty good, but Roku was freaking good. Chupacabra wants to play. All right, my friend, let's do it. He wants to play friendly brawl as well. All right. I'm also 3 hours ahead of you, so sometimes I'm asleep. Yeah, don't get me wrong, DJ. I didn't mean that in like you owe me your viewership. Not at all. It was just a convoluted way of saying I missed you, buddy. That's all I meant. The whole table has to focus Arabella. My friend has a version of his deck in real life, and it's so strong. That's the first time I've seen Hera Parent in action, and I gotta say, I'm a fan. That was pretty cool. And now I'm an even bigger fan of Roku. My God, Roku's cool. All right, well, I mean, this kind of does the thing that I'm looking for. But there's many times where they have a 1-1. I let you win, by the way, because I attack with Arabella. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I was confused as to why you didn't. I thought maybe I misread Arabella. Alright, mulligan again. I gotta get... Ah, damn. That's the problem with this crap. Okay, there we go. Keep 4. That's the problem with this deck right here. Is that for some reason I can't draw one of the 19 versions of this card I have in the deck. And I'll return these 3 cards. Alright, we can work with this though. We can definitely work with it. We're gonna do the same thing I did last time and just cast the Dane normally. 120. Oh my gosh, Bill, I didn't realize that you were kind of on the East Coast as well. Bro. Thank you guys for staying up with me, my friends. In paper, you can play Thrumming Stone. You can get like 10 rabbits on the field from playing one of them. That's nuts. I am an insomniac. My eyes are getting worse, and like my eyes are getting like the veins in my eyes are actually like kind of concerning me. Before, my veins would only show up if I'm sleep deprived, but obviously I'm always sleep deprived, and I don't like it. I'm hoping that I can find a way to fix the veins in my eyes. I don't like it. New deck, kind of. So you came in on the time where people wanted to play Brawl, but I am making I just played Standard against, like, for example, Bill. I'm making up the Frog Manifesting Dread thing. Also, welcome back, Eerie. Dragonfire just followed? Oh my gosh. Very nice of you. All right, let's attack with both of my things. Let's do damage while I can. East Coast gang. It seems like everybody is at a very odd time zone for me, so I appreciate the hell out of everybody that is literally choosing me to watch me at such a ungodly hour. Well, I want to have multiple options on the board in case he kills one of them. It's less likely that he kills both of them. He does have a kill spell right there ready to go. Gang, like a real gang. Can I play against you after this one? Yes, for sure. I use Clear Eyes drops. Okay, I didn't realize that works for it. Can my friend add you? Of course, Lance Crew. Of course. All right, back to the game. Pass, 2 attackers. What kind of pile is this? This pile is literally just the cards I had laying around which is a lot of these effects that says another target creature with power 2 or less can't block this turn, and Zidane's 2 or less. And Zidane says whenever he deals combat damage, he steals your stuff, and that seemed fun. I got inspo from a thumbnail saying that you could win with this card plus 99 lands, and as we all know, I don't have very many wild cards, so I figured it was right up my alley. I figured, and I stole a Planeswalker, and I don't play Planeswalkers very often, so this is a wonderful time. It's a wonderful time. It's a wonderful time of the year. What a wonderful time of the year. I know, Erie, every time you say that, it blows my mind. I don't get to have fun? You dastardly dude, you. Sweden, they are in Sweden. How is life? I don't want to get political. I mean, weather. 3, now we can pay some more things, and we're still doing more damage. He should be able to play Arcades soon. My name is 13815. You would think I would have that memorized. Ubay 13815. Boom, there you go. All right, and I whipped again. Wouldn't you know, I whipped again. But we get a Bender's Waterskin. My favorite mana rock is Bender's Waterskin. I love the card. It's a wonderful card. Let's read this. Ooh, 5. Okay. All right. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't have the land. Let's hope he doesn't have the land. That would be bad. Not the worst, but it would be bad for a dad. I just want to attack with my little guys. That's all I want to do. I'm in Canada on the East Coast, and it's been so chilly. I'm sick, and I took a walk yesterday, and it was very refreshing. I told, dude, everybody's sick. I literally got y'all sick. It's a computer virus. That's a shame. I hope you're feeling better. It sounds like you are. And I literally just went. Boom! Hey, my sloppy pile went 2 for 2. It was 4C a few days ago, then it was 24 today, and now it's 4 again. Damn. Our winters have been effed up lately. I'm in Brawl, and my commander had protection from red. My opponent just cast Blast Sack and blew up his... That must have felt great. That must have felt great. All right. Wait, I have another challenge. That's right, Josh wanted to play. And he wants to play... He's deciding on... something? Timeless? Best of 3? Alchemy? Traditional, my pants are riding up for some reason. He wants to play traditional limited cards. I don't know what that means. Does that mean that my frogs can play? Yes, my frogs can play. I'm a bit sad that I couldn't celebrate Easter with my friends though. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. I think I'm going over to my girlfriend's parents' house for Easter. And honestly, it's gonna be like, I've complained about the weather here a lot. However, we're having like a very mild winter / early spring. Apparently Josh doesn't want to play. Okay. Well, let's do what I was talking about. Let's go back to my frogs. And now this is the new deck, Erie, that you were missing out on. All right, so I decided to remove 4 lands and increase the amount of, beat sticks by 3. I think that's what I wanted to do. And now that I've seen Roku in action, I'm adding Roku. Oh wait, apparently I can't. Apparently Roku's not allowed. Damn. My game crashed. I don't know what happened. Arena just closed the desktop for some reason. I can't remember how to set up Brawl. Oh, you want to play Brawl, Josh? Yes, Erie. I am. I'm in the process of designing it myself. To be completely fair, now I don't have the screenshot. I found a list on the interweb. So let me give you the full story again. All right, I'm not missing anything. Wait, am I missing a chat from Lansford? Today has been a shite day because it's the anniversary of my dad and grandma. Oh, man. Damn, I don't... Yeah, wow. I don't know what to say to that. I don't think there's anything that you can say to that. It's still your deck. What happened? One of my friends that I met via chat is a bad day for him. Well, actually, I shouldn't be sharing. Damn it. Well, damn. Don't. Whoa, I'm blocking it. Okay, I'm not. Okay. Somebody is messaging me on MTG Arena that I met from chat, and I'm not gonna share his business, but he's having a bad day. He's having a bad day. Wow, I am so... Shit. I am... But if you want to vent or play games to keep your mind off of it, I am here for you, my friend. Boom. All right. That's actually... Oh, wait. No, don't read the chat. God damn it. All right. My face is blocking it on screen. I don't want to give away somebody's business like that. That would have been uncool of me. But they're messaging me via the chat, and now I'm sweating. I can relate. That day is going to be May 1st. Hope they're doing okay. That's very nice of you. I don't care. You can tell chat. Oh, you're in the chat, bro. Boros player. Dude, I'm so sorry, man. Today's a bad day for the average Boros player. He lost. This is the anniversary of him losing loved ones. So let's take his mind off of it. I don't know if that's the right thing to do, but it's literally the only thing I have the power to do. On May 1st, 2020, it's a hard time. Damn, I'm so sorry, guys. Oh man, I'm obviously bad at consoling people. And now I feel like a numpty. But let's try to take your mind off of it. Maybe that's the best thing to do. And I don't have the... Okay, there we go. We have it. We have the keys to the castle, guys. And we have Krenko's mob boss. We don't like Manifold Key, honestly. I don't like it. Return one card? Well, I only need to return one card. Hugs. Yes, exactly. Hugs. Eerie, well said. Honestly, that's very well said. A lot better than my nonsensical babbling. That's for damn sure. Elos. Oh, this is the fated Eelcore deck, is it not? Okay, I probably am not going to win this game. But what I do know about... He loves his Eelcore, so I don't think he's going to bluff. I knew it. He didn't. And I stole an Enduring Tenacity from him. So that's cool, I guess. Nice, he says. Thanks. Thanks, I'll say. Thanks, I'll say. A Heir Apparent Eelcore deck. Interesting. But the one thing I do know about Josh, apart that he has a cool card, is that he loves his Eelcore. That's for damn sure. Now he will probably be okay with blocking with a Heir Apparent, so let's just not give him the option to do so, and just attack with the Zidane before I play any other cards, and see what we can rip off the top, baby. Let's go. Another treasure and another whiff. Well, that means the plane is not in his hand. This is not a goblin. I have a mountain. I can't believe I didn't play the mountain before. I'm a little bit flustered, apparently. Well, you could kill that, and that would be a shame. So let's play that first. I could spend 2 for this, but let's just do this. So I don't think he's going to be able to kill 3 things, but we can do this. So we have some blockers. All right, I'm liking this position. I'm liking this position. I'll be back in 30 or so. Have a good time. At some point in your 50s, bury everyone who raised you. Just keep the good memories, bro. Dude, well said. Memories, man. Memories, honestly. Sometimes, like, cloud shift. Dude, is cloud shift? Is cloud shift standard legal? Wait, it's Avatar, so it must be standard legal. I'm like, I have like that toxic masculinity. It's like the stupid mindset of mine where like, if something is upsetting to me, I'll just like bury that shit, and it's not good. And I know it's not good, but it's what I do, apparently. All right, I'm gonna spend a turn for the Cranko mob boss. Maybe make some goblins now that I have some goblins. I want to play Brawl. Also, I have an equipment pile deck. Let's do it. But good news, almost done with college for nursing. Ooh, early congratulations. That's a big accomplishment. I am a college dropout myself. So you are a better person than me according to society. There you go. Another flicker effect. Dude. Actually, I think I'm okay with the flickers now that I've changed the deck a bit. I think. I don't know. My turn. Let's see if I can steal something good. I want to eat something good for dinner tonight, guys. Come on now. Activate ability. It seems like they want to gain life. So, actually, I want to prevent the life gain. So I'm gonna attack with this, and that's it. Because the life gain at this point is just as bad as the non-life gain. And even though this works, like I'm gonna die, I believe that means that he cannot. Yeah. Yeah. Boom. Now he can't deal. Now he can't gain life. Resolve. And I can still steal. I can steal a heir apparent. I'm gonna be flooded with the hairs, baby. And I think I forgot to respond to DJ. DJ, you can definitely, if you want to play next, you got next, my friend. End turn. All right, now I don't have to worry about his life total going up, but I have to worry about mine going down. Resolve. And I think I can make goblins just as fast as he can make hairs. And I might be able to make hairs at a similar rate now that I'm thinking about it, because I can attack with the Dane every turn. My turn. Another one. Another one. As some fat bloke said once in a song. Boom. Boom. Oh, shit. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to tap this. Oh, well. Boom. 2 attacks. Good game. Why are you saying good game? Maybe, does he just mean good game? Or is he going to win? Deals damage equal to twice the number of creatures you control to target creature. Destroy target enchantment. Exile any number of target players' graveyards. Well, the graveyards isn't a big deal. We'll do this. Boom. 2. Well, actually, the heir apparents are the problem. But he already has. What? Oh, he's giving up. Damn, Josh. Damn, Josh. I didn't think that was I didn't think that was instant. I don't think that was like my win. I thought that could go either way. You know what I'm saying? Wow, that was an asshole hand. Does that mean like a rude hand or a? Oh wait, no. Pibble Thip. Didn't you want to play friendly brawl, or did you want to play 60 cards? I think you wanted to play. Well, I'll just ready up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna leave him waiting. I'm not gonna leave him waiting. It was just a garbage draw. Got you. Got you. That's what I figured. Brawl. All right. I'll wait for the challenge. I'll wait for the challenge, my friend DJ. Standard metagame challenge. What is this? What is this? Bring your standard deck and play best of 3 matches. You'll receive rewards based on how many matches you win. What? What? 30 packs? 1 loss, though. That's crazy. At what point do you win your shit back? 2 wins? Oh, 0 wins, you get 500 gold. So 1,000. So 2 wins, you get your shite back. I want to try that. Not with my frogs. 60 cards. Challenge canceled. DJ, are you Fibblethip? I'm pretty sure you're Fibblethip, right? Here, I'll do it. Let me do it. Friendly Brawl. There we go. Select deck. To fight Ragavan, you need to have answers for him. Once the Screaming Nemesis came out, I knew it was over. I just didn't want to waste your time waiting to die. I see. I see. Yeah, I was like, when I was looking at the position, Josh, I was like, huh, maybe mine is better than I thought. You know what I'm saying? You can play someone else. I see. Leave challenge? DJ, you're Fibblethip, right? I thought you were. I just challenged you. How do I challenge in Brawl? DJ, do you see the challenge? Okay. I think you're Fibblethip. If I remember, it's been a while since I played you, but I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. It's all, for some reason this waiting for the match to start always stresses me out. I drew absolute trash. If I got 1 cast exile, it would have been fine. That's true. It could have been your next draw, Josh. It could have been your next draw. Ooh, I kind of like that artwork. Cartoony. I like cartoons. Oh, we got it. We got the answers, baby. We got the answers. Boom. And it worked the last 2 times, so why not work again? Let's try it. Zidane. I forgot that blocking Nemesis triggers it. I thought it was on deck. Yeah, I was wondering why you made that choice. Ginger Brute, my old friend Ginger Brute, now my nemesis. Now my nemesis. All right, I just gotta wait. I gotta wait a turn. I gotta be patient. I gotta be a patient man. Ah, man, I don't want to be patient. But I definitely have to be. I don't want to pay the tax. Taxes are for chumps. The IRS does not like to see me coming. Ooh, I got the card that won me the game last game. Bam! Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Boom boom. I'm gonna get something absolutely delightful off the top. And I whipped. And I whipped. That was a bit lame, but it happens. It happens to the best of us, and it happens to me more than I care to admit. Do I pay the... No, I'm not gonna pay the 1, because a lot of white cards I've noticed have 2 white pips. So I don't want to get something good to eat and then not be able to munch, you know what I'm saying? That'd be lame. Another Mount Pain does me just fine. Zidane. Go, my Pokemon. Zidane is legit just my Pokemon at this point. Boom. He's not going to be able to gain life. Well, he didn't block. That's lame. I didn't want that to happen, to be honest. I whiffed again. Come on now, baby. When you cast your second spell each turn, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent to target power. Well, I might as well. Board wipes are a possibility. However, I think I'd rather go wide. I'm going to keep that up. I'm going to play... This has haste. These both have haste. Well, I'm going to pay it. I'm going to play it as if it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Because it comes in tap. So do they really have haste at that point? Probably not. And we have 2 cards in hand. They have 4 cards in hand. They haven't played their commander. Sword of Fire and Ice, you say. That's a bit nutty. I don't like that for me. The Dane's about to trigger twice. This is about to be crazy. Let's find the monkey. Let's find the monkey option, you know what I'm saying? Boom. Done. Love it for me. Resolve. Oh, shite. What just happened? Resolve. All right. Boom. We're going to attack, and we're going to trigger, I think, 2 treasures, and I think 2 cards. Yes. Yes, I didn't whip. Well, it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best. Auto pay. We have 3 treasures now. Deals 1 damage to an opponent. I really want this. Oh, did I not attack a Screaming Nemesis? That was a mistake. I got too excited. I got too excited about that. I want Zidane to have some wardage, I suppose. And then end turn. Pretty good turn, I think. If I didn't, let's brawl if you have time tonight. Maybe I get off the snide. The snide? Ooh, that's a problem. That's a problem, actually. I need to do more than that to him. Okay, blockers. Did he pay the 1? He didn't. Wait a second. Why can't I block this? Oh. Can't be blocked. That's crazy. That's crazy. What's happening? Deals 2 damage. Ah, damn. It just has to happen, I suppose. I didn't realize that protection from red includes blocking. That's nuts. All right, time to dash it out then. Oh, it comes in tap. Consoles is so good. Son of a bisquick. Damn it. All right, I lost. I lost, didn't I? Yeah, I must have, huh? That's a crying shame. But maybe he blocks the Screaming Nemesis. He's doing 3 every turn. Oh man, gift of you can have food, but my roaming throne is gonna have first strike. And there goes a lot of my treasures. And damage is being done. Oh, I should have all attacked. I'm a bad Magic the Gathering player. Yes, I am. Oh, brother. All right. Let's cancel that. Enter. And for sure, now I can cast it for 1 again, which I'm gonna have to do with Authority of the Consuls. That really takes dash out of the equation. That really does. Oh man, I lost. I lost an eye. Sword on Fire and Ice against me. That's crazy. Oh, I thought he was gonna do that to this. Okay, resolve. There goes Ragged Playmate. That's a shame. Is he gonna equip it? Yes, he is. I don't have any way to kill it, so I'm just gonna be okay with that. He's equipping this to that. Oh, it's a 12-1. Oh, I just lose. I literally just lose to that. Yeah. I just lose to that. I have 19. There's certainly gonna be a way to buff that up to the limit. Oh, brother. Well, that's life gain. The life gain is actually kind of annoying, so I'm just gonna attack with that and see what happens. See if he blocks. If he blocks, I'll be happy. He does not, and he's gonna gain 12 life, and that's gonna be the end of my. Like, I literally have no chance. Voltron is cool. I like Voltron. This is a Voltron deck. That's what it's considered Voltron, right? I'm literally just trying to pick up, like, the cool kids speak. Ooh, I can block. No, I'm gonna take the 16. Yeah, I'd rather have double triggers, and now hopefully he has an answer. Because he's white. Oh, there goes my Zidane, you piece of shite. Damn it. Damn it. Well, there goes my only hope. That was literally my only hope, and I have E2. Son of a bisque. Well, now dash doesn't do nothing for me, so I might as well put it on the board. Resolve. And he's going up. Oh my gosh. Well, he doesn't have trample. But they're all red except for Roaming Throne. So that's lame. But he doesn't have trample, so I don't auto lose. Yeah, I don't automatically lose, but I'm assuming that they have a way to give him trample. Maybe well, he can just pay the 1 and probably put the Voltron on Gingerbread. Maybe he doesn't think about it though. What are the odds he doesn't think about it? I think I have. Is that red and red? Okay, now he has 2 ways to be protected from red. I was thinking to myself, I probably have at least 1 card that deals with artifacts. In fact, I know I do. But do I have 2 of them? That's doubtful. That's Mrs. Doubtfire. What the hell just happened? How did that... He had trample? He had trample all along. Brick. He had so many keywords that the keywords were hard to keep track of in my defense. Ah, hooey. Hey, the deck won twice. That's all I care about. Okay. Bill. Bill wanted to play Brawl, right? All right. Bill wanted to play Brawl. So we'll do that. And I'm going to change the deck because I don't want to play the same. That's why I was making frogs today. Also, I was making my frog center deck. Unless someone obviously wants to play after Bill. I'm going to go back to trying to hone in the frog deck. Because I was quite enjoying that. We'll see if Bill is AFK at the moment or not. I might just be... Oh, join his challenge. Okay. I'll join his challenge. I must have challenged the wrong person. Bill. Deck, 60 cards. Bill. I thought you wanted to play Brawl. Well, already up. I'll play frogs again. I wanted to play frogs. Wait a second. Let me look at the deck. Did I change it? No, I'm back at this. Damn it. I didn't hit save. Well, we might as well try it again. Maybe I was just drawing poorly. All right, ready up. I don't think he wants this though. Maybe he's AFK to not hear me to be a fair player. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe that's what's happening. But maybe not. Maybe he just wants to play this. We shall see. We shall see. Let's see, 82 views on the vertical stream. And we have 37 views on the horizontal stream. Damn. Before I got sick, the horizontal stream was getting hundreds. I don't know what I'm doing differently. I can't get the same high from the midweek Magic event. Drawing 2 cards and playing 2 lands a turn was so sick. I was stacking all of the equipment on it. Yeah, your deck would go nuts with that. Okay, it seems like Bill might be having technical difficulties. So I'm gonna go back to what I was thinking about my frog deck. My work in progress. Boom, 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 boom. And then, no, 1 more. And then that's 4 cards. Maybe I can search for return the exiled card. Maybe I can search for that. Boom! Exile target creature you own, sacrifice the land, return a creature card, exile this with this land to the battlefield. Under your control. Return each other card exiled with this land to its owner's hand. Huh, weird. That hurt my brain. As a different cost to cast a spell, behold an elf and exile it. When you ever cast draw a card when this creature leaves the battlefield from the exile. No, doesn't work. Whenever this vehicle enters or attacks, exile to 1 other target creature until this vehicle leaves the battlefield. If a creature is put into exile this way, return each other card exiled with this vehicle to the battlefield under its owner's control. We keep having the same problems for Brawl challenges. That's 3 people in a row. It's because the default for challenges is 60 cards. Is that a me? Did I set that, or is that just a UI problem? Oh, what I'm not collected. I need to look at all the green and blue ones. Hopefully there's more. Because I don't want to make this 3-colored, because I feel like I'll just get creature screwed all the time. Alright, let's see what about this. Exile target creature you control, then return that card. Ooh! That works! Boom. What is it a rare though? No, it's not. So 2. So how many is that? 1, that's 4, 6, 10, 14. I'm gonna remove this one. It hurts me because of the frog. That's 14. Then that's 1, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 and 14. 14 may be too much. 14 and 12 may, I think it needs to be 12 and 12. Because it's a 60 card deck. So ideally I want 2 of each within the first 4 draws. That means 10 out of 60. So that means it needs to be 12 and 12. Yeah. So apparently I had to write. So 4, 8. 12. Okay. 1, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. But this is more of a beater than anything else. So maybe I just go up and up. So let's add 14 and then add 2 more. Okay, let's try to add 2 more. Manifest Dread. I don't think there's really that much more of that. I think it's a UI problem. Okay, that's good. Your standard brawl, I think, because even when you challenged me, it was still set to my historic deck, but I figured out how to switch it. Oh, I see. All right, 1 second. 1 second. Bill, you still want to play brawl, right? When this creature enters the counter target spell, its controller... Oh, it's controller Manifest Dread. Damn it. That's good. Return up to 1 target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Manifest Dread. That could work on all those times I whiff. Yeah, that's 13. Surveil 2 actually is good, but that's a 4-drop. I don't like the 4-drops. Manifest Dread, then each face down you control this furnace cost. Oh my, where has this card been all my life? Holy shite. Alright, I'm back to 60. Craft all. Hell yeah. I improved this. Oh, I think this might be it. It's not, I don't think it's it. I don't think it's it, but obviously it's an improvement. Okay, before I try this standard deck out again, let me try this. Let me see if Bill is up and at him. I'm pretty sure you wanted to play Brawl. So I'm gonna challenge. Okay, he's ready. He's there. He's not ready though. We were here before. All right, it's working now. Well, it's working now, baby. Let's get our Brawl on. Now this is a new deck for Bill, he says. It seems like he says he doesn't really get Brawl. He's like, you just throw all the cards you got in a pile, which basically is what I do too. So this is probably gonna be a very even match. I really like the Aether Spark. I love this card. 4-drop, a nesting bot. I'm keeping 7. Could be better, but it also could be worse. You know what I'm saying? And it's also a white. Oh, alive! I have that card in my deck. Torture engines, baby. Oh, I love speed. I know it's not everyone's favorite, but it's one of mine. Plus the animation for it and the sounds of it, I like it. I think it's pretty sweet. Ooh, I just realized that there was the thunder. Usually the audio is lower than this, apparently. Do I want to spend a turn for this? Yeah, I want to draw a card. Yeah, I think that's better than Gyata. Certainly there's no counters in white that I know of, right? Certainly no counters in white. Ooh, a Cleric class. That's a mouthful. They do have flashes though, so I could lose my nesting bot. Feeling I didn't. Going up to 2 speed. Going up to 2 speed, baby. A 3rd planes. There the angels have hit the field. But so will mine. If you would gain live, gain that much less. Okay, we'll do Yada. Yada. And then a cleric class. And then no attacks, because I will just die and they won't, and that would be lame. But I would create a servo. But what's the point? What's the point behind that? The Aether Spark could put in work here. It really could. Alright, I can do many things. Whenever another angel you control enters, boom. And then that's all I can do apparently. That's a shame. I thought I was gonna have enough. Apparently not, because this cost 1, that's why. It cost 1. So no attacks, but I do have a 2/4 to block a 2. I can't block this, I'll die. That's progress. Ooh. Now it's big. And I can block it still. And he doesn't attack anyways. Interessante. I can play another angel. And I wonder how I can make this gain me life. A 3, he could double block this. So I've learned this from you guys. When there's, you know, trades that could be happening, always be the one to make that decision. Don't put your fate in their hands. A planeswalker doesn't bode well for me, that's for sure.
Believe in something.
Oh my gosh. But it's kind of a slow one, it seems. Kind of a slow planeswalker, so that's not that bad. I can attack next turn, and one of them's gonna go through. Curious farm animals. I can play multiple things. Add 2, put 2 charge counters on this. Ooh, I can play this. Then have enough mana for it to play the Aether Spark. So we both have planeswalkers. +1/+1 on. So, they can really double block, and that would not be good. So, oh shit. Oh no, I don't know what to do. I'll put it on Giada. And I think I don't know if this is the right thing to do, but I don't want them to plus anything up, because that would get out of hand pretty quickly. Okay, Giada dies. And if Giada is the only thing that dies, I'll be alright with that. Okay, great. That's fantastic. Yeah, I'm definitely alright with that. Take action, and I can afford Giada still. And Aether Spark lives. I will probably draw 2 cards. I probably should have drawn 2 cards last turn, to be honest. I kind of just wanted to give my Giada the best chance possible to survive and make it seem like it wasn't even worthwhile. But I think overall that last turn was a misplay. Yeah, definitely. However, this is not all bad, because this means that another angel is gonna buff this up. So it's not all bad. So I'm actually more okay with that than I originally thought I was going to be. And he doesn't attack again. That's great for me. Ooh, I'll save that for a rainy day, methinks. I'll play Giada again. Buff that up. I will draw 2 cards, and maybe one of them will be a Plains, and it is. And now I can play this, but I'm gonna wait. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a turn to do that. I'm gonna wait till next turn, because my party's gonna be even bigger. A Curious Farm Animals. Damn, Eerie! Every time I see a white monster, Eerie, I think of you now, which is hilarious. Okay, now I can attack with this, and oh wait, no, I can't attack with that. All right, we're just gonna be looking at each other for a while, I suppose. Now we're gonna be looking at each other for a while. I don't think attacking is the correct move. All my friends do as well. It basically should have your face on it. I still want to try the Lando Norris monster. That definitely has. I've been looking for that for a while. I haven't been able to find it. But I actually went to the store specifically for some energetic beverages. And I settled on Monster. Also, there's this protein beverage that is like a carbonated soda. And it's pretty tasty. I kind of like it. It's pretty tasty. Alright, let's buff up my 7/7, because why would you not do that? Let's spend many manas to do this. This is instant? It is. Alright, we're all attacking, baby. Surveil 1, destroy enchantment if a permanent you controlled or a token was destroyed this way, draw a card. That could be impactful. I don't know about, yeah, I would like a way for an enchantment to be destroyed. Now, we're all attacking, which is nutty. Energized beverage, I love them. It's like, what's it called? It's a vice. It's a vice of mine. A vice of mine. In fact, I had 2 energetic beverages today, and I know I shouldn't, but they're so damn tasty, you know what I'm saying? They're so damn tasty. All right, what do I want? Oh, yeah, definitely the token. I don't want to get taxed that hard, you know what I'm saying? Destroy target enchantment of an enchantment. Part was destroyed, draw a card. I could destroy my own enchantment, draw a card, hope for more removal, but that's probably not going to happen. A 5/5, these are going to destroy each other. Accept invite, accept invite. I just made 2 friends. Wait a second, why is that? Yeah, I'm trying to accept it, but it's not letting me. So we'll chill out on that. Yeah, let's not and say we didn't. They bounced off each other, that's cool. I lost some things. Yada stays alive and I'm up to 3 speed and I get a servo back. So overall, I think that was all right. Remember me? I'm back, Stad. Of course I remember you. Welcome back, thanks for coming back. I really need to stop as well, just because it's been like, that's a great point. If they were like $1, I would be like, whatever, I'm just gonna drink them all. That's literally like a modern Magic deck, you know? I hope you win. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. And once again, thanks for coming back. What's a modern Magic deck? Did I miss something? Am I missing something? Is this what I'm playing against? A modern Magic deck? I'm not sure. Okay, pass. A 5/5, a 3/3, a 4/5. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 count. Ooh, I should have been smarter and I should have buffed that up. That was a bit silly of me, but I might as well do it now because I definitely have a lot of life gaining effects in store. That if I attack with this, ooh, boom. Do it again. I think I missed that last time. And I should have drawn 2 cards. That was mistakes. Mistakes were made. When this class becomes level 3, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. You gain life equal to that creature's toughness. Oh my gosh. Let's do it. Since I can do it, I shall do it. And it's an angel, and it's a big buff baby of an angel. And I will keep buffing this one up. This is honestly my favorite card work of all time. I just think it looks amazing. And we're gonna be attacking with our big stuff. And that's all. So I feel like I can. Yo, $200 is, yeah, that is definitely a Magic deck. My cousin said you not remember. Your cousin said I wouldn't remember. Of course I remember you. Use the dragon. The dragon. Ooh, there are 3 blocking. I don't have any dragons. I might have a dragon in my collection, but I don't have a dragon deck. Wait, actually, I might have a dragon in the deck I was making today. I thought about putting a dragon in it, which is actually what I'm going to do right after this game, is continue to tweak and play with that frog deck of mine, which I'm enamored with. Absolutely enamored with. Bill Tony is thinking of what to do next. Shepherd, we have many of the same cards in our deck. This is pretty cool. An Angel Warrior, my turn. Good game, he says. Good game, I say. And he gives up. He doesn't let me attack. That's a shame. I deserved the attack. I deserved it. Zero says hello. Is Zero in the chat right now? Ooh, I finally got my daily accomplished. Let me respond back. Oh, Zero wants to play me. Oh man, I'm not gonna play my frog deck very much tonight, but that's fine. We're gonna play the chat. And why is that pending? I mean, we must be friends. We can't play each other if we're not friends, right? Yeah. So that weird. Hello, let's play best of one game. Hello, back. 0-11? No, you're not 0-11. You're like 0-6, I would say. I would say 0-6, maybe 7. Oh, gotta go. Sorry, I will come back. Sounds good. Have a great night or day, whatever it is for you. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Thank you so much. I go first, and I think this is a good enough hand to go first with. Keep 7. We'll do this and nothing else. I gotta crumb and get it. Nah, 0-11, bro. I feel like our decks are pretty much the same deck. I must have just got a luckier draw of it, you know what I mean? But we basically have the same Angel deck. I chose to play the Angel deck specifically because I know you were a fan of Angels, my friend. I thought it would be a fun time. Hey, we have the same mates, and we have Avatar: The Last Airbender profile. We're cut from the same cloth. Gotta love that for us. All right, we can do a couple things next turn. When this creature dies, create a 1/1. Well, we might as well make that happen right now. That seems all right for me. Use it up. You lose 1 life, gain 1 life. It's a flyer though. I'm a flyer, so not that bad. Get +1/+1 and turn flash, flying, target creature you control. Let's tap this actually. Play this for 1 mana. The 3/2. Then we can flash in the ambush paratrooper on the end of his turn. Have 2 creatures for the price of 1. You play red deck in brawls, but not against me, Angels, for the win. Oh, I should have. Oh, did I bamboozle you? I bamboozled you, huh? I didn't mean that. I should have played the red deck. That was rude of me. The gifts was from the creature also gain indestructible until the end turn. Boom. Good thing I did that. Indestructible. I don't want to pay the tax. I don't want to pay the tax on it. I don't want to pay the tax for it. I bamboozled Bill, and now I feel bad about it. All right, we can do many things, but we still can't play our angelic. What? He has a set. What? How do you do that? That's pretty. I've never seen that before. Okay, let's play the animals. He doesn't have death touch. Boom. I like that. I'm not gonna destroy that. I don't think that's the right thing to do. Let's check my phone to see if anybody's messaged Discord while I've been on. Nope. Just my lady friend asking me to do laundry. Of course. The laundry never stops. And I'm losing life and he's getting life. It's always sketchy when there's an effect like that on the field because, like, I have been witness to that getting out of hand very quickly. And now he can play his commander, methinks. He can play one side of the commander, apparently. He's getting more life. He's playing a lead pipe. He's gonna beat my ass with a lead pipe, eh? Ass. Okay, I'm surviving. At the end of his turn, I'll play the ambush paratrooper and hope that he doesn't board wipe. I have a bunny. Oh my gosh, I still can't pay this. This is such a damn shame. Such a damn shame. But I can play the bunny first. And we'll just all attacks. And hopefully I can deal more damage than he can gain. He's gonna block the 3-tree mascot, so I don't have to be scared of the Vengeful Blood Witch anymore. Maybe I am. Okay, I don't have to be scared of the Vengeful Blood Witch any longer. That is good news. He's back to a manageable life total. He's still winning though. Only 1 down from his starting life total. I'm gonna play with the cabbage while I'm waiting. Zombify. Oh, and it's back. And it's back. That's a shame. But I'm gonna catch back up, especially now that I can play an angel. And I'm getting life because of it. I'm attacking with less things though, but I'm all attacking. And they're all indestructible. Great for me. Very good for me. So he's gonna be losing life faster than gaining it and doing it. Alright, so now my position is definitely alright. I should probably read this though. Whenever an opponent sacrifices a non-token permanent or discards a permanent card, you may put that card from your graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Target player loses 3 life unless they sacrifice a non-land permanent. Okay, I have a bunch of non-land permanents on the field. So, that's not that scary as of right now, but it definitely is going to be. Let's sacrifice a non-land permanent. Yeah. Wait, oh, I made a mistake. That could have gotten rid of it. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I'm so stupid. That was so dumb of me. But I can do attack with a lot of things. Fine, I'll build a brawl that's not angels or goblins. Goblins would be fun to play against. I do enjoy a goblin for, you know what I'm saying? I do enjoy a goblin. You may mill 2 cards and then return up to 2 creature cards from your graveyard to your ham bones. And he gets the Vengeful Blood Witch back and Infestation Sage. Uh-oh. But I'm in the air, just like I don't care. So, and I'm indestructible too. I feel like I got this on lock. Definitely. Defiantly. I'm gonna lose 3 life. Yeah. And I get to fly. My bunny gets the fly. Boom. Gotta love that. Good game. Very good game. 0. Indestructible. This is actually a pretty damn good card. I like this card. Angelic Guardian. Pretty old Guardian. Pretty cool. Alright. Time to go back to my crafting of my frog deck. Come on now. This is what I came here for. To play against y'all and to build my froggies. Alright. 10, 10, 60. Okay, this is what I wanted to bring to the party. Let's see if this ratio is better. Let's see. I already invalid deck. What? What? What's wrong with it? Oh, I understand. Where did it go? Manifest Frog. What's wrong with it though? This deck is currently set to direct game. Would you like to change? The fuck does that even mean? Oh, are these? Oh, I got my hopes up for cards that aren't allowed. Oh, that's a bummer. Then, okay, let me try this again. Then return that card. Let's see. Nope. Okay, maybe that's not the correct terms. Then return it to the battlefield. Then return it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Mill 2 cards, draw 2 cards, this card. When this class becomes level 2, return up to 2 target artifact cards from your graveyard. Nope. When this enchantment enters, draw 2 cards and discard a card. When a dragon you control enters, return the enchantment to its owner's hand. When this equipment enters, close the top card of your library. Nope. Nope. It has to return it to the battlefield. No, this can't be it. Why isn't this searching? If this is enchantment, no, it has to be blue or green. I'm not doing 3 colors. What is going on? This UI sucks. There. Alright. Whenever you attack with this can't be blocked. Whenever a creature you control does combat damage to a player, you may exile, return it. Okay, that's a lot of mana for it. No. Exile this, no. At the beginning of your end step, exile target creature you control. Then return to the battlefield. This is 6 mana though. God damn. Green. Mill 7 cards. Nope. Discard a card, return this creature. Nope. Mill 3 cards, then you may return a creature card or land card from your grave. No. 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 God dang. To the battle, whenever this creature enters or attacks, then return a land. No. Come on, there has to be more cards in there's so many cards in standard. Like, come on. Exile Terra, stop exiling yourself, you bum. I think I just have to be okay with Lily Splash Mentor. Yeah, that's a shame. It's so expensive. But it can stick around for a while. That's 2. Let me do the math again. 4, 8, 12, 14. And then needs to be backed. And now I need to manifest Dread more, right? 1, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm at 14 and 12. So let me try to find 2 more manifesting cards. Manifest Dread. Okay. Whenever you manifest Dread, put a card. No. Tap. No. The Born Dread might be good enough. Yeah, I thought about this card before. Maybe that's what I want to do. Craft all. Finish deck. Let's see if this... Because what I'm looking for is more of the ratio, not the efficaciousness of the card I added in terms of that one. The reason why I kind of like the idea of that one is because if I manifest Dread on a card that isn't so good, I can put it in hand, either play the land, which is normally what it is, or I can play like the sorcery manifest Dread, which is what was happening to me in the last couple games. Okay, so we have 2 blinks, 3 blinks, and this. The problem is I have 2 forests. So this doesn't get the job done, unfortunately. 2 islands. Okay, I'm gonna have to play dual lands. I have to play dual lands probably. That's what this game is telling me. But I'm gonna keep this. I'm going to put one of these back and then hope I draw a forest sooner rather than later. Flittering Nuisance. What a nuisance. Okay. But it's green, so it does nothing for me at the moment. Well, that sucks. Okay, this is telling me again I need to change the deck a bit, and that is with the use of dual lands. There's probably, I wonder if there's 20 dual lands of this color combo, so maybe I don't have to play a single normal land. All right, that's bad. Okay, definitely dual lands is what's gonna need to happen. 2 islands and a swamp. A color combination that I'm not a fan of, in the slightest. However, we're not gonna get tilted because they're not playing a mainline stratagem. They're playing sneak, so there's nothing wrong with that at all. And they're not playing anything hasty, so I'm definitely surviving at least another turn or 2. There are counters to non-basic lands. There are counters to non-basic lands? What the hell? All right, this is definitely not the correct ratio for the deck. That is what this game is telling me, but let's see. Maybe I just drew poorly. Maybe I shouldn't give up on this ratio yet. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not yet. We'll keep playing this game. Dual scry, yeah, Scrylands would be great. Scrylands would be phenomenal even. That would actually solve 2 of my problems. I like his mate. That's what I can say about it. Also, almost all tap lands are too slow in my opinion. What the fuck is that? That card should not exist. That card is actual garbage. Whoever designed that card literally has 2 brain cells, and neither one of them were used to design cards. Like, fire that dumbass immediately. Like, come on, that is fucking stupid. Holy shit. That actually irritates me. Alright, I'm not playing that game. Yeah, in answer to tap lands being too slow, my deck is probably, even if I perfect this deck, which I'm determined to do, is probably gonna be too slow, no matter what. However, it's better than what I started with, and Zero wants to play again. So unless someone like wants to play, all right, let's try it again. Obviously, this is not the answer, but let's try it again. Maybe that was just a bad hand. If someone wants to play after this, let me know. If not, this will be my last game of the evening. Huh. Yeah. Dual lands, definitely. I think that's what I'm missing. Dual lands, definitely. River Churn plus Kitsune's technique is a 2-card combo that mills your opponent's entire library. That's slop. That should not exist. River Churn plus, yeah, that should not exist. That should not exist in my game. Okay. Now that I have 2, okay, this is much more doable. I don't have a way to manifest Dread though. I only have blinks. So I think the correct move is to mulligan until I have both. Yeah, I think I have to mulligan until I have both. So let's try to mulligan a 5. And we have both. All right, we're keeping this. Putting Azula back, and we're putting a... No, I think we gotta keep... I think we gotta keep this. We're gonna put a Cursed Windbreaker back, because that's a bit too expensive. I think that's a bit too expensive. We're doing Island. I'll play Brawl again, sounds good. I want to try my hand on Brawl, also with my shitty deck I constructed for midweek. I am not a Brawl player. Sounds good. So DJ and then Eerie, and then Eerie will be my last game of the stream. All right, we're gonna do what I'd love to do more than anything, and that's Manifest Dread. And we got a blinker out, so that's not a total whiff. It's not what we wanted. All right, this might be too... The standard deck might be too slow for the current state of the game. Might be. I haven't decided fully yet. Okay, let's play another island. And/or creatures. We can blink it for cheaper, but I think what we want to do is this. Because then, yeah, this does the thing for us. So actually, Lily Splash Mentor is a bit better than I anticipated it being. Yep, well, they're trying to win, aren't they? They're trying to win. And why wouldn't they try to win? Well, I guess we'll attack with it. Why not? We still can blink it, though. And I think blinking it into a 4/4 is better than waiting around for a potential... Because, like, at this point, maybe this deck is missing draw spells. Maybe instead of 14 and 13 for manifesting and blinking, maybe we go to like 10 and 10 and then draw spells. Maybe that's the answer. Because it does require a lot of cards in hand. It's missing giant trampled dinos. Well, we have a dino there, don't we? Let's just do it the old-fashioned way, eh? And there's the 5/5, and we get to attack with it. A Vivi Ornity. The first ever video I posted on Magic the Gathering on my YouTube channel. People, actually, everyone was so lovely, even when I was posting the video. I played against at that time. Vivi was like the main deck apparently, and I won against it, and I literally was just bumbling about like a bumblebee. And everybody, I got some great comments in that video, and that helped spark the love of the MTGs for me. Really, I loved the gameplay of it even back then. Apparently, a lot of people were not a fan of Vivi, as they say. Well, I guess I just keep. All right, this is definitely not the ratio. I don't know. Scrying helps. I think dual lands with Scrying would help. The big dinos definitely help because if I just hit one of them, they search for the other ones, as Bill was mentioning. There's a lot of tweaking that needs to be done, but this is definitely not it. Okay, well, we're gonna manifest some more things. We can manifest 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 things now. Certainly, I won't whiff out of 4 cards. Auto pay that. Next turn, we can blink what we want. I believe Zero is taking it easy on me, or he might have just drawn badly, like me. It looks like he's gonna kill the Lily Splash Mentor now. That's fucking insane value. Why have I not seen this card before? I didn't even know this was a thing. What the hell? That's nuts. What the hell just happened? That's crazy. Okay, I can still all attacks. That's fine. That's crazy card. Okay, I don't think I'm done. That's good. So I can still, apparently a 5/5 is enough to put pressure on the board. I don't think in a normal, again, I think he's taking it easy on me. In a normal center game, I don't think this would last at all, definitely. I would have already gotten Kvaro'd. But at least it's allowing me to dig through my deck and see the ratio in action more and more. So there's positives here. But man, what a card this is. Must not be standard legal. Must not be. I mean, it's more expensive than the other counter spells. But I feel like the value's there. It would definitely save your bacon. If your bacon's on the ropes, you know what I'm saying. Pass. Alright, give me another manifesting thing, because I have the blanks in my hand, and I get an island. That's great. That's great. Alright, but they're running out of creatures to block with, so I'm whittling them down eventually. And it's a +3/+2. That's a shame. Exile target artifact and our creatures, return exiled cards to the battlefield. Okay. I can target their thing. I didn't realize that. Okay, that's great for me. Auto pay. Okay, there's added benefit to this card. A much better card than I was originally anticipating it being. I ain't mad at that. Resolve. Next. And he chose not to block, right? I believe so. No, he's choosing blockers right now. That did waste the card in his hand. So I think he's going, yep, he is. Next. All right, so now he's just back to having a Vivi. Without any counters on it. So that means I can sneak this game out. My turn. Must be taking it easy on me. Oh man, this is actually somewhat, oh no, not playable yet, but it could be eventually, one day. So there's more credence to like play in color beat sticks, which I was kind of like assuming that it wasn't the best to do that, but now maybe not. But yeah, I don't like this type of gameplay. We're just This feels like starter deck duels to me. It's just like super slow, just really up to the top of the deck. I think he's taking it easy on me, but maybe I'm just getting lucky. But what I'm speaking on is not his deck, it's my deck. Not a fan. Hey, that's 3 green. So 3, 4. I still don't have enough for it though. That's a crying shame. I could have enough in a turn rotation. He's letting it go through. That means that they have the Vivi thing. And I could do this to Llanowar Elf. Boom. And it's a bigger Llanowar Elf. That's interesting. And then end turn. I wonder... No, if I do it again to Llanowar Elves, that would mean that it would still just be a 2-2, right? Because the counter that's already on it would be no more. I believe that's how it works. Mitre. Ooh, we can play a big dino now. Dude! The dino thing is happening, Bill. In a very roundabout... Oh, it's getting countered. It's getting countered and now I'm tapped out. Ah, damn it. Galta, Stampede Tyrant. What a card. Why are all the dinosaurs so colorful? I'm not mad at it, to say the least, because they look cool. But it's getting countered, yeah, and now you're getting an attack. Damn, man, that was a mistake and a half. I was just so excited for it to happen. And now it's a 1-4. Okay, now I'm seeing the problem that is VB. Now I understand why it was wreaking havoc on the standard game way back when, or so I'm told via the comment section. Okay, now I think... Wait, no, they have enough mana. It's probably gonna get countered, but I will attack nonetheless. Regardless, I'm still attacking. We'll see what happens. They're gonna block the 5-5. Vivi's gonna die. I'm okay with Vivi dying. They're gonna go down to 2. Then we're gonna be spectral restitching. Wait until resolve? I will have a chance to respond to the next one, right? Okay, I'm gonna wait because I think I'm gonna have prior 2 damage. I think now's the time. 1. Okay. Because I think if I didn't do it then, damage would have accrued. Wait, that was a mistake. Damn. Yeah, that was a mistake, and now it doesn't die. That was a mistake. Shh, son of a bisquick. That was a mistake. I was just gonna... Oh, I don't know why I did that. Now I'm dead. But... This is the nerfed Vivi. Could be casting another dino. Definitely could be. Long Shot Rebel Bowman. First time I've seen this card, actually. Pretty cool card. Ooh! Alright, they have 2 cards. What are the odds this gets countered? And it gets countered. Damn it. Oh, it's not getting countered. But I might get tapped down still. No? No? They can kill it, definitely. Oh, maybe, no, maybe not. They scried? Ooh, that was a nail biter. I think he let me win. That came in handy though. All right, that ratio is hot cross buns. That was a really bad ratio. I think draw spells and scry lands are the answer. Doesn't even tap, so you can use it on the turn it comes out. The version is nerfed for digital only play. Wow, I didn't know that. I did not know that. That's good to know. Okay, I think it was DJ wanted to play and then Eerie after. Or Eerie first and DJ after, I can't remember, but I think it was DJ then Eerie. We'll wait it out, see which one comes first. The challenge comes first. DJ probably first, because Eerie might be AFK at the moment. DJ first, sounds good. And there's Fibblethip right on time. And I think DJ wanted to play Brawl, right? So I'm not going to ready up. I think he was having a hard time with the UI, if I remember correctly. So I'm actually going to leave this challenge. I'm going to challenge DJ myself. Fibblethip. Friendly Brawl. Do I want to play? I'm going to play the Monkey again. Nah, I kind of like the... Okay, I'm going to play the Monkey again. I feel like the Monkey's a much better deck. But I did sneak out some Angel wins, but that's literally just a pile of cards. And now Fibblethip's challenged me again. Man, we can not get this down, can we? Leave challenge. Okay. Yes. It's still 60 cards. Do you want to play 60 cards, DJ? I'll go with it. I want to play this deck. I'm ready up. He readied up too. That means he chose a deck. I thought he wanted to play Brawl. He might be disappointed when he realizes that it's 60 cards. So this deck right here, a while ago, like a week into streaming, someone sent me this deck and I spent resources on it. Okay, 60 it is. He showed me a screenshot of his win-loss rate with this deck, and it was like 80%. Every time I took it to standard ranked, I think I was like 15%. It was like crazy bad. And I'm not saying the deck's bad, I think I just was bad at piloting it. But maybe that's gonna change. I haven't played this in probably more than a month. So we'll see if it's maybe I've gotten better. But it's not seeming like it, because if I remember correctly, it's like you play a creature, the creature gets removed, and then it's like 3 turns later until you get to play another creature. That's what I remember this deck being like. But I do get to play another creature. It's a flashing creature, so I probably should have waited to play it. But again, I'm a bad player. I just wanted to play my creature. Doom Foretold. Never seen that card before, but there we go again with what I was saying. More now he can play as Angel. This Angel with this creature excel target player's graveyard. I don't think that's necessary at the moment, but it's nice for backup. Flying Vigilance. That's pretty good. The defender can't touch it. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player sacrifices a okay. So I literally just can't do anything because all of this deck is just big angels. Yeah. And none of them have a haste. Except this one. However, it's, yeah. Next. No point. Yeah, enter. I think I just got to discard cards, so why pay mana when I don't, you know what I'm saying? Why pay mana? Might as well discard. It's the same result. I like this card. I've always liked this card. I think it looks cool. 19 to 22. I'll discard this one. And let's hope, no. Well, I can play 2 things now. I have 5. This is 4 or 5. Okay. I can sack Momo now. I don't like that for me, but Doom Foretold is gone. That's actually great. We'll play this one first. I probably should have exiled the Doom Foretold. Their Angel is such an old card. I remember playing it when I started playing Magic when I was a teen. That's pretty cool. Yeah, wasn't it like in the first set? Wasn't it something like that? Okay. I will scry 2. No, I'll put a counter on this. As long as they don't get Doom Foretold back. And there goes my other figure. I mean, this can't be a standard deck. I wonder what legality this deck is. Hey, there we go. But it enters tap, that sucks. But we have one more creature. As long as I don't get hand ripped, I can do the Aurelia thing. We'll exile their graveyard, get rid of the Doom thing. I'm at 14, they have 3 attackers. Okay, I thought that said exile my hand. And there's Doom Portal. Fuck that. But there's that. But they can just play it again, can't they? Shite. Interesting. Interesting. Next and turn. I don't know. At each player's upkeep, that player's I don't know. Okay, sacrifice that. Doom Portal is super annoying right now. Okay, resolve. I will, no matter at the end of their end step pass, I'll let that go through. Not like I have much of an option. As long as it could get countered, they have 2 of them. Shit. I don't like that. Damn. 43. Lee's 43, and Erie says 43 is the new 20. I like that. All right. Well, whatever. Airbend one of them. Draw a card, and I get to keep one of. You know what I'm saying? I get to keep them, and they just get to instantaneously play it. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. I don't like conceding against the chat, but I don't enjoy that at all. So I did it. You want to play against an alchemy deck I have that's a whip? So you can play your manifest whip against my whip? Sure. I'm down. I thought you wanted to play Brawl, or do you want to do both? Porque no los dos. Let's do it. Let's find ya. Where are ya? Where are you? It's been way down the list. God damn. Not only one? The alchemy? Sounds good. How about 60 cards? Did I? I don't know. I'm confused now. I'll wait for Erie's request, though. I'll wait for Erie's request. I was waiting for you to change the matchup, DJ, to Brawl. I thought you wanted Brawl. But I could have got confused. Either way, good game, DJ. What format was that deck, by the way? Young Salim. There we go. Let's try. Yeah, I don't have it. I don't have it. Yeah, let's try it again. I don't like the current iteration of this deck. I don't like it, but it's only been twice now. So maybe it's still all right. I don't know how many times to play a deck before I count the iteration of it out. It's historic. You beat it 3 times in a row with your white enchantment deck. Did I really? I can't. Man, that Doom card is crazy. I remember that Doom card. Man, I'm surprised I was able to beat that. Damn. Yeah. That's not a, yeah. This is a much better start, though. I am definitely... It's really up to the game whether or not I have happiness in this game. Cantor of the reframe. Can't block? Okay. I got the... Okay, we have the blinker. So we have the technology now. Okay. Land of War Elves, Manifest Dread. And that's a fucking whiff. That sucks. But I do have a card now that says I can bring that back to my hand. Ward 4 is tough. That's why you beat IC. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Well, I'm alright with that. I will sack. Don't care about that as much. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can manifest dread twice, giving me 2 targets. for next turn, and I whiffed it. All right, this is definitely not the right ratio. There's the, you know, that's something. That's something. I can blink that. I believe it keeps its +1/+1 counters. It won't, yeah, frick. Not the best. Actually, I'm not gonna bounce either of them because they're both better as 4/4s. Get rid of the Voice of Victory, block one of those. That is definitely the best answer. And hope I can draw another, I think I need to add more of these. Yeah, I think I definitely need to add more of these cards. That's very game changing. But also a 2, maybe I don't and just need draw spells. Warp. I like the warp animation, and I drew one of those. That sucks for me. Okay, well, I won't play that because there's no point in playing it. I will just attack with the 2 4/4s and leave the 1/1s as blockers in case things go horribly awry. End turn. But they don't, doesn't seem like Eerie wants to do damage in that pass, but they want to do damage with the cards like this. Wow, I'm thinking about that more and more, DJ. Even with Ward 4, I'm really surprised my deck was able to handle that Doom card. Yeah, I'm really surprised at that. But sheltered by, I could shelter by ghost it, so you might have not have had access to many of them. Because that game you had access to 3. Maybe that's like the only way. Do I want to sack a Land of War Elves or take 3? Probably just sack a Land of War Elf. Yeah. So I don't want like a life lost gain thing started. And that would have definitely started the chain. Okay, another island. I guess I'll play it. And I will attack with 2 4/4s, get rid of maybe some of their things, or they will just do some damage. And that leaves me with another chump blocker. Next. What is this card, by the way? It's a 3/2, so that could be like a 5/4. That's a slightly better than the 4/4. Do I do it? It does, no, it doesn't have flash because what I'm paying isn't the, yeah, that's not how it works. I'm paying the face down cost, not the Fear of Imposters cost in a way. I think that's how it works. I mean, obviously it must work that way because it's, wait. Oh, damn. Because the creature was already on the board. Okay. All right, so now I know that. Now I know that. I don't want the life gain, life lost gain. So I think that's the correct thing to do is the chump block with my Land of War Elves. And we're gonna okay, there we go. We have a chance to dance again. We love that for me. And that sucks for me, but huh. I think I'm only gonna attack with this. So I'm not gonna block with that. Manifest, okay. We have a chance to dance, especially if I draw another blink spell next turn. That would be good. That's what I expected. Now I can block with this, but they have a lot of manas left. So this will just die. I'll lose more life, but I don't think I'm gonna lose my 4/4. Okay, I'm not. That's great. Okay, I'm at 5. Oh, okay. Another blinker. So this is gonna make me manifest, and we have another blinker for the follow-up turn. That was actually a great draw. So we're gonna attack with that and that. Still the 4/4 is gonna be a blocker. All right, we got a chance to dance, baby. We got a chance to dance. If this is like a Galta or something, take action, yes. Growing Dread, Manifest Dread. I didn't whiff, oh my gosh. Thank you. Am I gonna be able to survive though? I meant to bring back Voice of Victory. I misclicked. Thank God you misclicked Eerie. Oh my gosh. The Last Blackbird just followed? Thank you so much, The Last Blackbird. That's so nice of you. Ooh, don't kill that. Don't kill that one. Eerie might have heard my excitement with this one. Okay, I'm gonna block this one and this one. Boom. Okay, they have 1 card in hand. I lose 2, 3, 4. I'm going to 1. This could not have been closer. And I got this. Pay the 1, pay. On this, auto pay. I'm sorry, this is probably bad manners, but I needed to do it. Ooh. Whoa. My final game of the evening. All right, let's be even keeled about it. The deck is still really bad. The deck is still really bad. I think what I need to do is need to add some dualies, some scry lands, and draw spells. Boom. I think that's it. And I think maybe it will be competitive after that. Maybe. And also obviously replace all the beat sticks with, you know, I need to craft some cards, but obviously we're just testing out the ratios at the moment. But we have a plan, guys. I drew like 4 lands in a row. Dang it. I got lucky. However, again, proof of concept. And that's what we were going for. Proof of concept. All right, guys. That was my last game of the evening. We only have 6 more streams together before a very long hiatus. I hope y'all don't forget about me, but I'll be back tomorrow. 6 more streams, guys. And I'm going to be putting my hearts and my souls in these next 6 streams. But without further ado, I'm going to be ending the stream right now.